Well, it's always been like that. Anyway, we are live as Shane tries to figure out how to operate a computer.
Never gone live before, so here we are. I hope everyone can hear us okay. If you can't, definitely chime in the comments. You might also, this is a quick disclaimer, you might also hear some, Mickey Mouse in the background. It is spring break in Nevada, and all my kids are home. So, just in case you hear that.
Oh, shit, we're live.
Watching 2017 or 20. Obviously, 2017. Obviously. Oh, dang, we lost 7 people already. They said, screw this.
They abandoned this. They just realized, like, what the fuck did I just click on?
Kids. Okay, no, I'm out of here. And we're going to try to keep up with the comments as much as possible, but who knows?
It is on screen in front of us, but it is a little bit of a distance. So,
yeah,
the best way for us to see your thing is if it's highlighted, and how they get highlighted is if you don't know.
Cheap plug.
No, I'm just fucking around. But yeah, we're here to do a watch party for Zack Snyder's Justice League. I never thought this was gonna. I don't know. This was just a weird time. Who knew it was going to happen?
Oh my God. I'm still kind of in awe. I've watching, different things on YouTube and kind of reliving a lot, reading different articles and crap. And here we are still, I'm still kind of in awe that we're going to be watching this. And now we're doing a watch along for Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Right.
It's crazy.
Test your bladder.
Exactly. I got the coffee. I'm ready to go. We're midday here. So we shall see.
So basically, make sure you have. I guess we're just gonna kick this boy up here and watch it in Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision, 4K, ultra high definition. Wherever you're watching it, get it queued up. I don't know. The Brits apparently on Now TV is losing 8 minutes. I'm not sure. I kept seeing a bunch of things about how they were 8 minutes short on something and they don't know what.
Oh, that's rough.
So.
Anyway. Well, hopefully it wasn't the history lesson because then you'd be host. Was not a.
I like that bet. $5.
Yeah, with the Starbucks in my system, you would not be wrong. So real quick before we get to it, someone said we should have done a spoilers discussion. I'm not going to try to click on it, but we'll be doing a spoiler discussion here pretty soon. We're debating if we do it a live stream or we might just do our classic type of episode, but yes, we'll be very soon. I hope everyone has watched this already by this point, because we're just going to talk about everything and the craziness of it. What was some things that we've noticed that were removed out of obviously from Justice League, and maybe some comparisons and things like that. So I hope this is not your first watch through.
Yeah, or that might be a little. Yeah, because we're going to spoil everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're eventually going to do a spoiler talk, but we're just trying to get certain things out, trying to do certain things. And this was the best time for us to do this watch along. So why not do a watch along?
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So we are on HBO Max, chilling on the play button, ready to go. I'll do a quick countdown. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Let's do this.
Buffering. Max.
Original. I hope not. If the internet cuts out, we'll be in trouble.
Hopefully, since WB doesn't like this movie so much, the copyright for music isn't strong.
Yeah, I have my surround sound pretty low.
Yeah, so. Right now I can't hear jack shit. So
that's just music.
I don't care if it's just music. I want to even this.
I can crank it. Hello, hard-boiled. Hello. Damn.
Must investigate. Loading. Yes, loading. All
right, we're so Green Lantern just popped up.
Hi from the UK.
DC logo. Bam. There we go.
Hola. Oh, you need his drink. I thought you were offering him a drink. I was like, he's already got one. He doesn't.
All right. We got Superman. So hopefully you guys are caught up. Oh man, I probably should have angled the camera a little bit, because you guys are going to see a lot of crotch adjusting. So I apologize in advance.
I got the bar in front of me. So
yeah, exactly.
It's like a sensor bar. What's up, Nathan?
Jose M joining us.
Screaming Superman, here we go. That big old bone sword in his chest. I like how it's slightly more brutal in this version than it was even in the so-called rated R Batman versus Superman Ultimate Edition. Like there was actually blood on the end of the bone. Even in the rated R DVS, there wasn't blood on the end of the bone.
Such a great shot right there with Doomsday holding him.
The kryptonite glowing.
I love the direct carryover. He wastes no time going boom. Okay, we're hitting the ground running. Here we go. End of one into the next.
Oh, I can read that one. The censor bar wouldn't have to be that big for you, Matt.
Dang, tough crowd already.
I'd try, all right? It's the motion of the ocean, son. Motion of the ocean.
What's up, Shadow Vessel?
Yeah, I see a lot of people doing comparisons to Jose. I'm reading yours. A lot of comparisons to he reused a lot of shots. Superman 4.
Whoa! That's still an underrated movie. That'll be a watch along in the future for sure. Oh yeah, we're supposed to talk here.
I know. I was just looking at the atmosphere.
just absorbing it.
Just looking at
going through Metropolis. Little newspaper article. I wonder if there's an Easter egg on that. You remember the truck from Man of Steel that we spent so much time, an obnoxious amount of time, like trying to figure out? Oh, there's supposed to be a Easter egg on it, and couldn't find one. Again, straight from BBS.
I've always been curious if this was shot for Justice League or it was something extra from BVS. And that's all we got of Eisenberg's role.
Yeah.
We see him in the first 5 minutes and see him in the last 5 minutes.
The weird shot of Luthor because he doesn't look like he's swimming in something.
Yeah.
Somewhat. Hey, comic book movie. Craig Movies. Having dinner shortly.
Fuck dinner.
Well, we'll try to, I guess, have some timestamps somewhat as this progresses, when we're going into the next part. So maybe as people come in, this is obviously 4 hours. So maybe as people come in, they can catch back up with us.
Luthor is the sandwich. Yeah, he's the white bread on the top and the bottom.
The beginning of that, the one thing
like a subtitle, distant yelling.
See, I told you pick up extra things. You didn't. What's that sound? Oh, it's yelling. Okay, thank you, subtitles.
I would have called it screaming. It should have been distant screaming.
Distant oscillating. Oh, dang it! I missed it. Slow read it.
I was about to say.
Man, the Amazon.
So I was always curious about this. I'm like, have they just been waiting there this whole time?
Taking shifts, protecting it, maybe.
Yeah. Like, is this just always? It's just every day. Everybody just sits there and stares at this box. Just
that'd be rough
for 5,000 years, or
especially
whatever.
If they were like the military shifts, where sometimes they have to do 24-hour shifts. They're just chilling for several thousand years.
It's like, I wish something would happen today. Oh,
all right, now we're talking.
You know what? I'm gonna quit. This place is boring and. See, everybody keeps talking about Mira's British accent, and to be honest, I hear like sometimes she has like an accent, but it never seems audible to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to. I don't catch on to the British accent that well. I don't know, but I guess when we get to there, we'll get to there. I guess she's trying to put some kind of accent, but I don't know if I would call it a British one. But I guess people that drink the Queen's tea would know.
Michael Wilkinson.
Woo!
The man.
That's DJ.
Woo! Yeah, I was going to say we can do like SnyderCon.
Yeah.
Woo! Tamara wants Kent. Yeah!
We got to see the credits earlier when Superman was getting freaking jacked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Woo! Tom Hulkenberg. I swear, I still think he's the MVP of this.
Oh, for sure. It's insane what.
And whoever
he
did, yeah, and whoever did some of the sound design.
Yeah, that was definitely an awkward part of SnyderCon when everyone's cheering the names during the credits, but it's as the Waynes are getting shot,
or even in Watchmen. They did it in Watchmen too. In the
montage,
right. It's like "die whores" or whatever the hell's written on the
people
wall.
are like, "Woo!" There's someone going.
What was like? I think Larry Fong's name came up or something. Like
right.
Larry Fong, like "die whores."
Yeah. So Matt and I watched the pre-screener, and I definitely noticed a difference. And I texted Matt after this dropped on HBO Max. There was a difference in quality from the pre-screener to this. This on HBO Max, it definitely looks a lot better. Than not that obviously we got to see the movie, so that was cool. Even with all the technical issues that they had, Super Microsoft, but this version looks awesome, and I don't believe we're watching it in 4K either.
You don't think so? It says it's 4K.
Yeah, but my receiver's not 4K. Everything's pumped through.
Cheap ass.
What's up, Will Diesel? Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, we see Zack in this movie. So it's kind of funny when it came to the screener because it didn't work because Microsoft was down or whatever. Look at that one name for that screenplay. Beautiful. Anyway,
the only name
that matters in this. But with the screener, it came around 9:00 our time at night.
Yeah,
finally
9:30, I think.
And I told Shane, I'm like, just come over to my house. Let's watch at least the first two parts. I just want to see those first two parts. And it was like kind of a little bit of a debate, but I'm like, you know what? It's in my hand. I'm gonna watch it, motherfucker. And so we ended up watching it the first hour separately, and it was kind of interesting to watch it the first couple parts because it actually does break up pretty well.
Yeah. I slept like shit. I decided not to go over to Matt's. I slept like shit and then ended up waking up early and said, you know what? I'm going to watch the first hour. Hopefully that's all that Matt watched because I had this inclination that Matt was going to just call into work the next day and finish the whole thing. So he didn't. He didn't, though. We finished it together.
See, the villagers laughing, Jose, I see yours. See, you can tell in Justice League that the villagers starting to laugh is Snyder's. But then when it cuts immediately to Affleck, and you can see the change in his face because then he starts smiling. But in the Snyder version, he doesn't smile, and then he starts smiling, and that's when he looks over to the left and sees the stupid boxes. But you can see you can almost literally watch the scene change right then and there.
Yeah. And the CGI during this whole thing is so much better.
So
the green screen,
yeah. So the screener was something that we weren't sure about, but for some reason when we did our review, some people were like saying that we were nitpicking, which I guess I don't know. I guess words are not our best thing. I don't know. But no, that was one of the things we weren't sure with that screener. Was it because of that thing? Is it a lower quality one, so that way it could be put on this Microsoft whatever the hell it is, compared to? And then when we put the HBO Max version in, yeah, it's night and day. It's a much better quality.
No, thank you, Ryan. You are awesome. And I saw Triton said that it's 10:44 in England right now, so thank you for joining. We appreciate it.
We can put you to sleep. Rock goodbye.
No stupid dialogue of like, oh, I hear you talk to fish or whatever the hell.
Yeah, but you will be surprised later on what things are still in here.
Yeah, but at least a lot of them seem to flow a lot better.
No, Snack Hole doesn't.
I'm still surprised at how many people are mentioning the aspect ratio. I think at this point it's just a lot of trolls.
Oh, I just like how I still kept seeing people like, I don't understand what's wrong with the stream. It's in this box. And I'm like, the literal disclaimer comes up right off the bat. It says this is going to be shut. This is in 4x3 to for Zack Snyder's vision or whatever it says. The first thing that pops up, but yeah, people kept questioning it. And I'm like, what the hell? Do people just not pay attention at all?
I actually, a lot of times, until someone mentions, I forget that it's in the 4x3.
There is one moment where I realized where the 4x3 comes in handy, and I'll talk about it here in a second. Well, not a second, actually.
Dang.
It's like an hour away.
Dang, that's commitment, Red Rabbit. 4 times in a row the day it came out.
God damn, Sam.
It's actually been, what's today? Saturday. It's been 2 days. So I watched it on Thursday. And I was debating, do I watch it again? And I kind of wanted to still build the anticipation for this live stream. So you're welcome.
I guess this would be my 4th.
I don't think the Aquaman CGI. Are you talking about this particular part? The green screen to me is a lot better.
Oh, green screen's way better here. Now, Themyscira is questionable. I still think Themyscira is a little questionable when it comes to the green screen.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, maybe there's some parts.
I don't notice it.
There's some parts where you can clearly see they're on a stage and they're kind of like on a fake horse. And
well, seeing as 300 was filmed completely on a stage with one rock, pretty much.
And some sand.
It wouldn't surprise me.
You know, this chick that's singing here, I really thought she was like something. Like, I was really trying to figure out, like, why is he focusing so much on her? Like, I thought maybe she was going to, like, transform into Amber Heard, like, for a second. When we first saw this, I was like, what the hell? Yeah. I thought for sure she was going to, like, something was going to happen.
I can't believe the amount of actors and actresses that are in this version of the film that are not, and that's a perfect example, that are not in the theatrical version. And it's sad how many of them didn't get credit. I mean, from Ray Porter to even just down to those ladies that were singing, like, not getting credit for being in here singing. It's rough.
Yeah, Snyder, Steppenwolf, the history lesson. When we get there, we'll definitely talk about that one, because that was one of the things. That one and one other thing was one of the moments where we were kind of like, well, that was different. Well, that wasn't what we quite expected. I love the convenience of this name. You know, like here for taxis, if you're like drunk off your ass, it's like 333-3333. And I just like this one. It's 045 Repo.
Yeah.
Your house has just been taken from a place called 045 Repo. See, this right here. This is one of the things that we were also trying to figure out. Like, I don't understand what the hell they were thinking. My girlfriend laughed her ass off at this joke.
Yeah. And initially, right off the bat, I'm like, this is
Jamaica, Fiji. Like, my girlfriend laughed her like, what? And then, so eventually, they meet up, and then they're on the plane. Just kind of, I mean, they don't have the meetup in Justice League, but they're on the plane. So they got rid of these jokes and this interaction, and obviously this much better look. And Affleck looks better here than he does in the reshoots. They got rid of that for a winding penguin, toy penguin joke, like nostalgia ripoff. Like, it just seems kind of weird.
Which is funny because at the time, I actually kind of like that, acknowledging that there have been villains previously, kind of similar to the Joker, and just a nice little Easter egg there. And now
$10 my ass. You're in Metropolis. There's Snyder. Come in. We're open. There's a Mustang. Just noticed that.
Oh man, the product placement here for freaking Mercedes.
Well, that's what my girlfriend brought up. She's like,
Did you catch the Under Armour logo too in the mirror, or not in the mirror, in the glass, the reflection of it? There's a decent. It's not as obnoxious, or I wouldn't
So
even
how
say
did they do
obnoxious.
that? I'm curious because these people, pay to be in the movie, and they took them out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
So I mean, do they just get their money back? Do they not pay for it?
Yeah.
Like does it just never happen because they ripped the scene out?
Or was Mercedes still in the theatrical cut?
His car, the snack hole.
Okay, yeah.
But the
Under Armour not.
But there
was
Diana,
a Starbucks coffee.
Well, she's not drinking Starbucks.
It looked like on the when she came out, it's not on the cup, but when she came out of the thing, it looked like on the window.
No,
I could be wrong.
You're probably on.
I don't know. I would I'd see Starbucks coffee wherever. Hold on. Maybe we'll get a sponsorship.
It's so funny they use this stuff for a montage. And this is one of the things that the Justice League did that made this confusing because they made these terrorist guys seem like it was part of this world plunging into this madness. Well, yeah, good or bad, you don't get any idea of that other than Steppenwolf saying this world is divided.
In this version. Yeah.
There's
which is very
all that
odd.
new stuff that was in the trailers about where's the Gotham Bat. All that stuff is not in here. So it's kind of weird. It's very, I guess, good or bad. It's very character centric. So it focuses very much on the character lives and the superheroes, not so much the world around them.
Yeah, which it would have been nice to have a little bit of a blend there.
Well, especially with Superman's return, that was kind of one thing that I did feel was a little lacking. Like some kind of mention that Superman's back, just like the comics and shit like that. So but anyway, but the music here, I was so happy. This is right here. This is right when Junkie XL gave me my first orgasm. It was right here because it was like so much better.
Oh man! Well, and from the theatrical version, this is like clear as day that where Danny Elfman was going to stick to an old school type villain theme, or themes just across the board. This was your first glimpse of like, okay, yep, here we are. And then in this one, yeah, exactly. This is your first glimpse of, okay, here we go.
And then I love the fact that this guy starts yelling at these kids to get the fuck down. That's awesome. Yelling fuck at the kids is always a good thing. That's why this has got such great reviews. Your subtitles doesn't show fuck.
Does it say shut the fuck up?
Yeah, he yells at him. Shut the fuck up!
Usually the subtitles will have like a blank thing in there.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Whimpering quietly. Comic Remarks brought to you by Kryptonian condoms. Powerful enough to stop speeding bullet.
All right.
Wow, that's one hell of a disclaimer. Well, some of us don't need those no more.
Exactly. But it is a speeding bullet now.
Look at this. I can't do it. All right. Let's just shut up.
No, please do that again. I enjoy that. Color grading so much better.
Oh yeah, it looks a lot better. Doesn't look plasticky.
Ancient lamentation intensifies. Exactly. That's funny.
Oh, there it was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it actually did say fucking.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There it is. I thought it was earlier.
See, in this part right here, it's essentially the same.
Yeah, but I think he says something different.
I don't recall, but it's been a while since I've seen the theatrical. But in the theatrical, it's so corny. Does anyone know what building this is? I think it's like a museum or something.
Oh man, I used to know when the theatrical came out because I remember it was talked about a lot.
Because obviously they have kids on some sort of field trip here.
Because it might be a real location because that statue's real, and
this part is just so badass.
I just like the wind. It's like all I can imagine. Snyder's like, give me a big fan and just put it right.
Exactly.
Boom.
And I love too that even though it has like the ancient or whatever the hell, he still uses this awesome theme. He blend fucking awesome. Oh man, so cool.
Look at that blood splatter.
I love the Amazons in this and Wonder Woman. And is it just me or does this explosion, is it much better than the theatrical?
Oh yeah, well the last one like blew up right here and it looked like a firecracker.
Right.
I remember when we watched
it.
I remember when we watched it, we were like, really? That was supposed to level 4 city blocks?
Exactly.
Yeah, see, that looks a lot better. I still don't think that would level 4 city blocks, but it would definitely screw
that's
that
not
building
family
up.
friendly. That's not family friendly at all, so we got to change it. Wait, what? Rest in peace, Tom Hanks.
It's like a joke, I think.
Okay.
I've seen that a couple times. Not here, but like elsewhere. People, man, I never noticed the big puddle of blood underneath that guy.
Thank you for joining, Triton. Really appreciate it. Get some sleep. Rewatch this when you decide. Get us some views. Well, do you know what it is, Rise? Fuck. What is it supposed to be then if it's not a museum? Oh, courthouse building. Oh, well, that's a riveting field trip then. Fuck. Those poor kids.
I was like, man, if he just went back left, he would have really screwed her up. Boom. So I'm always curious.
Wrecked.
I'm curious why. I don't know. Because in the trailers, the very first ones we ever got, it was the first floor that blew up. And here, he switched it to the second floor, which is where she's at. So I'm really curious.
I didn't even notice that. This made me laugh, though.
Yeah.
Has a little bowler hat.
Everyone all right? You're good. Good. It's okay. It's okay.
See, even if they're trying to trim time, why not leave at least this in there?
Yeah.
You're looking for
there's
more.
so much.
You're looking for more family friendly, smiling.
You want to say something? You can make anything you want to be.
This seems weird that they wouldn't leave that in. That's unfortunate, and I don't know if it's unfortunate or not, but it just feels like you always got to keep comparing it to 2017 because you're trying to figure out where did these decisions come from?
Right.
Why? Why in the world did they think this was a good idea? Removing this or adding this or slightly changing that. Like, what's the thought process?
I had two theories. Obviously, we had a theory from back in 2017 about Joss Whedon coming in, and initially we said, kind of give him the benefit of the doubt. He obviously had an uphill battle. He had to come in at the end of it.
Give a timestamp.
And then a little bit later, where's my remote?
Igor.
Timestamp is 26:07, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hopefully that helps. But, we kind of give Joss Whedon a little bit of benefit of the doubt. And, he was uphill battle and everything. He had to come in, finish this movie, make it work. And then we had the theory that he kind of, it felt like he was trying to be the savior of the DC universe, that he was going to come in, put his stamp on this, change a bunch of stuff, and be the savior. After seeing this version, I really think that's what he was trying to do. And maybe it's not all on him. Maybe, you know, some studio execs or whoever were hovering over his shoulder. I'm not too sure. But there's so much in here where you could trim it down to a 2-hour movie. Maybe you don't have everything exactly the same because it's not, you know, Zack Snyder's editing ability and stuff. But there's certain things that he changed that just make no sense whatsoever.
Like this line right here. That's about to happen with Steppenwolf. Like, I get, okay, cut this. You know, this is great perspective of what's going on. And I love the clouds, too.
So what part do you feel is the green screen's not good?
Oh, when they fight him outside and horses.
Okay.
When they get out there.
Maybe I just never noticed.
Yeah.
I love this line.
Yes, this is another thing. Why would you cut this out? It makes your Amazons so badass. And it gives Steppenwolf some menacing shit. Defenders. Oh my god, in the Steppenwolf voice.
Oh, you're back. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for 200 rubs. They always fail. Why would you cut this out? Oh. And then this response. See, just goosebumps just now. Just got goosebumps.
Insane.
And yet, cut that out. Like, okay, so what did you save by cutting that out? What did you change?
You just changed a badass moment. That's all.
It makes no sense. It just doesn't make any sense. The music, oh man, Steppenwolf just boom.
The music. I'm actually curious what it sounded like before. If he went back and redid a bunch of stuff, he obviously had some great ideas.
I can't tell you how much I love Steppenwolf. I love all the new God's voices. Steppenwolf, the Sods, Darkseid, like
Oh my gosh.
everything
It's
with
awesome.
their voices. It's just so. It's what you expect from an ancient evil asshole, alien assholes. Like just perfect tone.
Is this part in the theatrical version?
No,
I thought that
she just runs.
this is just awesome too.
Right here, you never know why she's behind it because she's getting yanked on. That's why she's behind him.
It's just edited all weird as hell.
This Beth Nix look chick. Right here.
Yeah, I almost thought it was at first.
Boom.
I'd be pissed too if I looked jacked to shit and then it got edited and cut down.
Funny if her cape got caught under the door. So then it also makes me wonder sometimes of how many different scenes Snyder shot. Because is Snyder shot of Steppenwolf coming out of that building, you know, the Kool-Aid Man one? where he cuts the X in the thing and just oh yeah, and comes out and stuff. Did Snyder just shoot multiple things to where that could happen, or was that a Joss thing? That's the other thing that makes me wonder sometimes, because some of these shots, we even saw some things in the trailers, how they're altered from the trailers. See this?
I don't know.
Well, just wait. When they get going here, some of it.
Ancient limitation. I love it.
Wind whistling.
Yeah, the parademons are actually effective.
Yeah.
From Steppenwolf to the parademons to, well, aside from Uxas at the history lesson, they all are intimidating. And that's the point, because that makes, when we'll get to it, but when Superman comes in and starts whooping ass, he's not just beating up on a nerfed villain.
Steppenwolf's got some mad hops, man. So this right here. See that the mountains there in the back and everything.
Really? I don't know. I think for knowing that he had to finish all of this recently, I think it's pretty good. And your focus, I mean, look how badass Steppenwolf is.
I get that.
It's blurred in the background and
see that.
Okay. You can kind of see where it's
and you can see how they take off on those horses. That's what I was talking about.
It's pretty damn good.
I love this part though.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. It's getting all yanked around and stuff.
Gives no shits.
And somehow those horses stay on the chicks, even though I'm not quite sure how the horses go with them. But because they would have to be strapped to the horse. But whatever. I love that with the arrows. And just snaps them. The armor, the sound effects and everything. Oh my god.
For some reason in the BVS version, I thought that was Steppenwolf, but I love the fact that it's armor. I feel like it tells more of a story of kind of like alien technology and stuff. Just some of these shots are awesome.
I saw somebody earlier ask about the lighter tone compared to BVS. I mean, that's what it's always from early on. I mean, well, it depends how early we're talking about here, but at least from
Thank you, Rio. Please come back.
At least from the point of when he started filming, it was always supposed to be a little bit lighter tone, and some of those things are studio things. He even said, like the, like Kiersey Clemens and Barry, and Ezra Miller's, little love interest there, little thing. He said that was a studio thing, and he put it in there, but he still has it in there.
And then it got cut out.
Yeah, and then it got cut out. That was the thing.
I will say the lighter tone. I get not really the lighter tone. The amount of jokes that are in this are, I wouldn't say jarring, but are surprising. I laughed at them. I felt that a lot of them were well written, but I even, like, when Matt and I were first watching it, I'm like, man, there's a lot of jokes in this. Like, for it, so it almost makes you feel like, should I be laughing? Was this intent? But
no.
Then in the second watch through, yeah, it's
no comments about love, which made no sense.
Right.
You'll love me. You'll all love me, or whatever it says.
From the darkness. And
yeah, there we go. That screen. Yeah, that's awesome. Boom. Labored breathing. I mean, it feels like it's the evolution of the film in general, to be honest, how the tone goes. It feels like it's supposed to be. There is just some things that I am kind of surprised about. I mean, my only things is that I wish they would interact. I think probably maybe my biggest gripe, if there is one really, is there's no real interaction with the world, unlike BVS and Man of Steel. He goes and talks to the preacher, the military, and other things in Man of Steel, BVS. You have the news media as a huge part of the story.
Exactly.
And stuff
the
like that.
impact on the world.
And the impact of the world. And here, it's not. You don't get any of that, other than that newspaper at the very beginning. That's it. Nothing about Superman coming back. Nothing about even when they're in the Heroes Park fight. The military's there for a second, and then none of them ever say anything other than "Hold your fire." That was it,
right? And they weren't even shooting, right?
But that could be the reason also why, because I see Ryan here agrees with me. That could also be the reason why there might be a reason to that.
Part 2, by the way.
Part 2, Age of
right
Heroes.
Now. Bam, just showed up.
Yep. There's a cosmonaut for Igor.
Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying about
I don't know.
Ryan?
Now.
Sorry. That's typical. It looks like Jose is also watching with subtitles on. It's the only way. See, booms. How did I know that he boomed?
It's toxic. He's talking about Twitter.
Take a shot every time Ancient Lamentation comes on the screen. Or every time Matt does it. That's even better.
I'll kill you guys.
Exactly.
See, this was something I was surprised about. These little extension things coming from the boxes. I was actually surprised that was a Snyder thing, but I guess actually that makes sense now that I thought about it. Like, oh yeah.
Oh, it looks a lot better.
Oh yeah, it's not purple or whatever the hell that shit was.
I am curious though how much was done to the point where did Joss go, okay, this color looks good. Obviously the color grading for one, but in certain instances was he just kind of like, crap, it's not done. So here, let me just, give it my best shot.
So here you go. Here's the, they're on the plane. You more insufferable.
This
part's still there. It's still great banter between Alfred and Bruce,
which was a great part of BBS too. Lovely carryover. Sup, Jeffrey? Welcome. 3820. Thank you, guys.
Is that right? 3820.
Yep.
Pretty damn close.
Nice.
Huh?
Right. Coming in hot.
Mm-hmm. And because compared to when that message was probably put,
right. What's up, Jacob? Thanks for joining.
Yeah, no obvious Batfleck weight change.
Oh yeah,
and the way the lighting is, the hard light, how everybody has kind of a shadow on half their face all the time. Like it's something that's very obvious when Snyder's around, and then it's like bright and everything else when it was Whedon stuff. It's just weird. Why get rid of this?
That was a pretty good line in the theatrical that he was more human. There were a couple things in the theatrical that I'm like, okay, that was not bad, but for the most part.
But it feels like you could have ADR'd over something and kept that visual.
Yeah.
I mean, done it.
I like a lot of these scenes that they really go a lot more into the Kryptonian ship and the study around it, and it gives you more of the scope of what they're doing and what they're trying to accomplish. The scientists.
I just feel like a facility like this would have something way better than a mop like that. Like he'd have one of those buffer little carts and stuff, like cruising around.
JC, we're currently on minute 40. Yep, thank you, Jose.
Yeah, Shadow of the Parademon transformation. There's a lot of things that were in the early Snyder trailers on here. The part after the tunnel fight when they meet up with Gordon, and he says, "Oh, it seems good that you're playing well with others."
Yeah,
that's not in here. And when Aquaman, I dig it.
Oh yeah, dressed like a bat. Joss Whedon did an 80R name. I better do it.
I just love the look of this parademon too. Like, love that look at the feet there and everything. Oh man, it looks like a wrap.
I'm missing part of the comment, but I think it said something about Junkie XL and the Flash theme during the Speed Force. Oh, I love it. Chills. Chills. So when I was watching this scene with my oldest, she was curious as to why, like, or not curious. She made some comment about like, oh man, she's great at shooting arrows. Look at that. Boom. Just spot on.
I was more interested why there was two. In case I screwed up one.
Miss. Sorry.
It's guaranteed. Oh. Drink. Ah!
Above her cloak, Michael Wilkinson killed it.
There you go, another drink.
Yeah. I'm gonna die of caffeine overdose. I just finished the movie before the stream, but watching it again with you guys. Oh, thank you for joining.
I see no problem with that.
Yeah,
it makes perfect sense.
Oh, absolutely agreed. Wonder Woman is way better than this.
Every character is just
yeah.
better. It's just it's insane. It's truly insane. Oh, someone's dropping in just to say love us.
Ah, thank you, Hassan. Oh, man.
I'm glad you said that name.
I hope I said it right.
Remember when we used to make a joke at work? It's this one dude, he used to have a big beard and everything, and he was like we all pretty sure he was a virgin. So we used to call him hasn't been laid.
Igor on his set time, nice.
Damn, man.
Oh, there's a name I don't know how to pronounce. Tobias, hopefully. This is his fifth time as well.
Awesome. Okay, I guess there's your news right there. That's what you get. The reporter's talking about.
This definitely would have been really difficult to trim down to 2 hours. Keeping this actual movie, I know during my first watch through, you would have to cut things like that, like the photographer, and just try to speed up the film a lot more, because there's most scenes are actually, they explain a lot more. There's good backstory and set up for something in the future.
Everything was. I think that's the reason why you don't quite get the.
Hassan, I ain't no virgin.
I do get not getting so much the reactions of the world of what's going on, but it definitely just sets up characters really, really well for their future projects. Like at the time this was being made, you gotta understand the Flash that was going to have Cyborg in it, and I don't even know what I put it, but Rick Famuyiwa, whatever his last name is. Rick, he was originally, that was his plan, was going to have Cyborg and Flash, and that kind of explains some of the camaraderie between Flash and Cyborg in this, and some of the tones,
which now it would also set up for a perfect Justice League 2.
Henry Allen, and Cyborg's shot, and Cyborg's, how he's looking at things. It's set up really well for that movie. Set up well for Aquaman. I mean, it doesn't set up well for Wonder Woman 1984 at all.
I agree.
Because she says, I lost a man once. And I was like, twice.
I
Sort
agree,
of.
Ryan. Yeah, they could probably only get it down to 3 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know. Through my second watch through, I was trying to figure out what could they possibly do to trim this movie down. And it would probably be just as choppy as the theatrical DVS if they really tried to make it 2.5 hours even.
Well, you can. Well, actually, I guess that does kind of set things up well. Never mind. I was going to say, realistically, you didn't need Flash and Iris. But now I'm thinking about it, he sets up his desperation to get a job, too. How he's doing jobs and everything. So it kind of does set up his plight of what he's dealing with.
Well, and think about it, too. A lot of, movies are supposed to be spun off of this beforehand and
that's
afterwards.
The thing, but now we don't need that anymore. I'm talking about this version.
Yeah.
So you could technically cut that, but it also does show some of his... I just like these guys chilling.
Fun fact about how hard it is to be Superman in Russia. In Russian, cow means feces.
Wait, what?
What are you trying to say about my Igor?
Oh,
and cow means he ate feces. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
so what is Red Sun? Like, what is...
I feel like you'd almost have to change.
Oh, another drink, by the way.
Yeah.
This up here is probably the most unrealistic part of this whole movie. Can you guess what it is?
Making the torch?
No.
Oh. The arrow going into the wall.
No.
The toolbox just chilling there.
No. Her making this landing in heels.
Boom.
Aaron brought that up. There's no way she could make that jump with heels. That would break the heel. It would have to be super heels.
5 out of 10.
I was like, wow. Reminds me of in Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. I forget the Bryce Dallas Howard. Is that her name?
Yeah.
But she's running from the T-Rex in heels.
Right.
I think people just underestimate the power of heels.
I guess so. She just vandalized someone's stand. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, wanted Lex breaking out of the prison scene with Deathstroke assistant. There's a lot that could have been added to the movie.
I'm not even sure though if that's for sure a thing. That was
or just a rumor.
That was a rumor, and that could be some rumors right there. There's a lot of things, but I know for a fact that there was supposed to be mentions of the Codex. Like that was almost positive a thing. The Codex was supposed to be brought up, and that was one of the things that wasn't. And we made that top 5 questions we were hoping would get answered in this movie, thinking that most of them were going to get answered.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
But check out that video just in case.
Check it out to figure out why we were so confused about certain things. I will say, though, I truly, truly envy someone that got to watch this without knowing anything.
Yeah.
I truly do envy some people like that, because there is some things that Shane and I talked about that we wish we didn't know when it came to this movie.
Yeah. It was almost kind of like Man of Steel for me, where I was kind of into the whole process and how as things were being made and things getting leaked and just rumors online and stuff like that. So it kind of not ruined the movie, but there was a lot. I was like, oh, here's when this part happens. Oh, here's when this part happens. This is kind of similar to that.
Yeah. Granny Goodness hot dog cart. I saw that when we get there to the Flash part. So it kind of also reminds.
I guess you could cut this whole part. If you're, and I don't know why I'm talking about cutting things, but I'm just like, I don't know how you think you're going to accomplish this in 2 hours.
Yeah. But I do like how when Bruce was talking to Arthur, you kind of get the same thing of, except Clark wasn't so reluctant, but he does the same journey. He's kind of trying to find his place, but he's still helping people along the way.
Yeah. Rumor is he helped Clark. Oh, this dude's drowning. All right, here you go.
Waiting for the people to complain that he didn't save him fast enough.
Wow. Watching BVS without watching trailers or pictures. I don't know if I could do that. And we were a little too probably in too deep of in this movie as well.
Oh yeah, way too deep. Real.
I don't think anyone expected it to happen so quickly, especially not Sam Benjamin.
Oh, have you seen the
wait,
picture?
it's
Someone
happening.
finally found him.
Yeah,
He was like, "Where's Wallow?" Why is WB so salty towards Zack Snyder? I don't know if they're so salty. They just felt that, when you go back and look at these executives, they really found that he ruined the brand.
yeah.
Even though it was them that ruined the brand. And hold on, I'm gonna be quiet because I freaking love this damn song, and I think that this is like one of those best, like perfect moments. This fits this situation so well.
He wasted a little bit of whiskey. That's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I know he didn't get it all down.
Yeah, like what?
And it's like, and the guy,
And then he litters.
yes, and he litters.
That's
Why these heroes aren't heroes. Superman steals clothes, and
not my
Aquaman litters.
Aquaman. Right in the ocean.
And Superman breaks and enters too.
That was so great. Well, we'll bring that joke back. It's fantastic.
Man,
True question. You find Zack Snyder's Justice League better than Endgame?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not even a question.
Man. This song just fits so well.
I feel like I'm missing half of the comments here because people are going off on somebody. And
I saw we had a troll, not in the comments, but hitting our comment section pretty hard. I had Paula's comments.
because that helps us.
I don't really give a shit. He's calling us a cult and a bunch of fucks and all this stuff. I had to approve.
I love trolls. My favorite. Listen to this music.
Under sea.
Right.
Under sea.
Down where it's wetter. Down
Something
when it's
is
better.
Under the sea. Boom, 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 boom.
Yep, that's this. Squid was just playing drums.
Water bubbling. Yeah, we have an octopus that plays drums in the Aquaman universe. Remember?
I'm a little confused.
In the Aquaman movie, remember when he's about to fight war for their
Oh
side?
yeah. Oh, that movie. I will say there's one thing and I get why Snyder does the speech bubble. Why he does this. I get it. I do like it. But I would think it would be kind of annoying to have to film an entire Aquaman movie around doing this. So I can understand
the squeaking, the clicking and squeaking noises that they do later.
Oh, and this?
Yeah.
I don't know if I
When
remember.
Mira's talking to the guards.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, like I think I can understand why James Wan decided to change it. Because to me, this would be annoying as hell. Okay, now I have to somehow carve it out to where they're talking to each other.
Yeah, that's a good point about the Deathstroke thing. Yeah, because there's in those stunt videos, there's a guy with two swords that's fighting something. And a lot of people were trying to wonder. But then I think today more stunt guys posted some other things. And it was like Flash saving Batman from a bunch of parademons curb stomping his ass and everything. That wasn't in here. It was a lot of stuff. Man,
I feel like he filmed like a 7-hour movie.
when Ray Fisher said that he filmed enough for 2, I think he was lying. I think it was enough for 3 movies.
Yeah, that was an exaggeration.
Oh, and
an under exaggeration.
and even the picture that he shared, even the picture he shared of Volko with the black and white one he shared, and there's other Atlanteans. That's not even in this movie. And Snyder shared that on Bureau. Hell, even the Desaad, the briefings we get in the Hallelujah trailer of Desaad, like kind of turning his shoulder.
Yeah,
It's not in this either.
That, yeah,
It's just weird. There's just some weird things I'm trying to figure out. Where these choices came from sometimes. And we never got an answer about the goddamn casket in the dirt.
yeah.
That may be my biggest letdown. Because that bugged the shit out of me in VBS. It still does.
Yep, our society. But he filmed additional
We live in a
photography to have Joker in it, and then the dialogue is not similar to what we saw in the trailer.
Instead, he replaced it with fish stick. Oh, contraire, my fish stick. Or whatever he says. This is cool. I was curious, though, what the hell this slab is.
Yeah.
Is it just a random piece of metal that everybody can just...
Yeah, and the nuclear or whatever. Yeah, nuclear plant, right?
Yeah. Graphite. Did he bring this with him? Has he always just been carrying it with him?
I found one of the three. The one that woke and pulled to me. The other two.
I like that there's just multiple parademons back there. There's all different looking ones.
They fly. They search to get prisoners who carry the
Yeah, my little fish stick, yeah.
I did nothing.
Oh, but what I was saying before, though, about... Because I was asking why does WB hate Snyder? And it's not necessarily that I think that they hate him. It's just that they think that he's not good for the brand. Because, I mean, just go back to our videos that nobody's watching right now. The Doomsday Clock one. You get that time period right there. Man, you got to understand how they felt about... And then also how much like his name was being dragged through the mud during that time. I was a little more curious here about what exactly did Steppenwolf do?
Yeah, I'd watch a whole movie based on that.
Yeah, a New Guns movie.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about doing a New Guns movie?
I don't know. I think it's rumored out.
Yeah.
No Kryptonian. Love that one.
Oh. Like, oh, yeah.
A dialogue. Thank you, Terrio. For Dark Side.
You see, people keep talking about the dirt was rising on the casket because, oh, he's still alive or whatever. No. Somebody asked Snyder specifically about that, and they asked, was it because of that? And he said, no, it's more. Much, much more. So there was something super significant
More
to
what?
it. And it was apparently something really significant to it. And
More what? Killing me, Smalls.
And then I got told that the payoff wasn't, when I asked about it, some people, I got told that, oh, well, he didn't say the payoff was going to be in Justice League, this Justice League.
Wow.
What, I got to wait till Justice League 3 to figure out?
Right, yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I see this getting brought up now. How does the dark side forget about Earth?
Yeah, well...
I call it lost wallet syndrome. Have you ever lost your wallet? Even though you placed it here?
But the anti-life is like the equivalent of losing $1 million.
People lose their children, all right?
Yeah, well, those people are idiots.
Well, there you go.
Darkseid's an idiot.
I mean,
the only excuse I will give him, we're jumping ahead a little bit, but the only excuse I will give him is if he didn't know what the anti-life equation was when he found it. Oh, never mind. Not jumping too far ahead.
yeah. I like how the Ares actor doesn't look like Thwese or Nick McCandless or whatever his name was.
I like them all.
It just looks like a random dude.
Oh, Zeus is badass. Look at their forearms.
Scaling like paper, things like worms.
Yeah, I get that there's a trillion planets, 50,000 worlds, all that stuff. I understand, but when you're looking for something and you find it, you're like, oh, the anti-life is here, and you get your ass handed to you. I feel like you would make a mental note of like, okay, there.
Take a left at Jupiter.
Exactly. But maybe not. Maybe because he's Uxas at this point. Maybe he doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing. That's the only.
Think about it like if Alexander the Great got defeated. Would he remember where he left his horse?
Yeah, but isn't the anti-life a lot bigger than that? Like it's huge, right?
Well, this is what he does here. He unearths the anti-life. And he uses the mother boxes here.
And like, shit, okay. His secretary let him down. She was supposed to make a note of that.
Yeah. See, this is before Desaad and stuff, so.
Yeah. That's the only thing is maybe because he's young at this point. You're telling me Darkseid doesn't have GPS?
Hey, MapQuest wasn't a thing then. Remember, just think about it.
Oh, he got knocked out. No, he doesn't get knocked out.
Yeah, he does. He
Does
passes
he?
out.
He passes out? Okay. Concussion?
But man, does he suck if you've been traveling almost 5,000 years or whatever and never couldn't just happen to accidentally.
It is a small gripe. It is definitely, Jose, it's a small gripe.
It's a fun thing, though, to talk about.
It is, yeah.
Because I just picture my wallet. Like, I lose that fucking thing. Or my phone. Like, my phone could be right here. And I'll be like, where's my phone? And I walk to the...
Damn,
I
we're that old already.
I walk to the bathroom. I walk to everywhere else. I'm like, where the hell I put it? And I come
Eventually,
back.
you're going to be like, where's my glasses? Right on your head. Darkseid's GPS was the boxes. I could buy that. And now that he doesn't have them anymore.
Oh, and the lantern hammer swing is not in this?
Do you prefer this version, though? Or that one?
Well, I like that we get a nice, good close-up of
Yeah.
them. I do like the hammer swing, though, because it just shows the power of the ring. More than just a laser beam. A freaking laser.
I love the fact that when he gets his hand chopped off, spoilers, that it's basically setting up for something else.
Maybe he drank too much. Maybe he blacked out. That's time travel. You can start at like 2, and all of a sudden you wake up. And
I guess you're like, oh, dang, what happened?
And it's Wednesday.
Did we lose that fight? Oh, we lost that fight. Okay.
Whoa. So I was really surprised by this, that this was basically summed up. I mean, it's different and it looks a lot better, but it's summed up almost the same way as the theatrical version. It's just quickly summed up. I love this, though. Sparta kick. Off with the hand. Boom.
Dead.
I like the idea that he was going to grab it.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Oh.
No movie would be badass if they really wanted to restore the
Green Arrow movie?
Green Arrow. No, like a movie before the history lesson with these actors, these type of powers and stuff like that.
Wow. I'm pretty sure.
Why would they not join together?
I'm pretty sure that Zeus and Artemis chick are just some bodybuilders. They're not really actors.
Oh, that's fine. Pull a Superman 4 and have someone else do the voice of.
Well,
like Gene Hackman does.
Isn't Gene Hackman do the voice for Nuclear Man?
Yeah. So just have someone else do their voice. They just have to kind of sort of act.
Boom. See, because this is the thing. Like, there was a lot of people here thought that the history lesson was going to be like 20 minutes. And,
that was a rumor. Okay, he does pass out.
Yeah. Well, Nick McKinless was talking about that he had like this big epic fight. Like there was this big fight between Uxas and Ares, and really, he hit him twice. He hits him with an axe, and then Sparta kicks his ass. And so you kind of expected this thing, and not that I expected it necessarily here, but Connie Nelson was talking about there was supposed to be an origins. You were supposed to get a brief glimpse of the origins of the Amazons.
Yeah, see, and a movie like that would be awesome. The Amazons, some Greek mythology, Atlantean.
I mean, this is all great though.
Yeah. And
boom. Similar to 300. When they're killing all the Persians.
Very King Atlantean. He looks badass.
Because I remember the jokes going into this was that this was the in-game battle, but it's going to be in the middle of the first Justice League movie. Like that was the epicness of this all.
Yeah.
Was going to be this big Lord of the Rings thing. Which it's still big and it's great and there's no gripe. But that was one of the things in our spoiler-free review that we were like, oh, well, damn. I guess we kind of put our expectations too high.
Yeah. Again, when, we've been into this the entire time and, all the rumors and everything and conversations, interviews, whatever stuff that comes out. Where's Kratos?
Yeah, when they yell at each other, that shit's sweet.
I could see Zach releasing an extended version, maybe on like Blu-ray or something. That'd be kind of cool.
Or just the deleted scenes. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll see the green screen versions.
Could you imagine a 5-hour Justice League? Even if it's not even deleted scenes, bam. But yeah, I could see that, or maybe alternate versions. 8 hours.
It's the only world that Darkseid's ever lost, but he can't remember where it's at. It's weird.
Right.
Think about it like you're drinking too much and you lost your car keys. You know, you don't know where you're at. What bar was I at? I was at like 15 bars at this time.
Yeah. That's another thing. What if you're whooping ass at every bar? You're not going to remember those, but the one bar that you lose at, you're okay. I remember.
Yeah,
I would remember the face of the guy who put an axe in my shoulder, like everything. You'd think, but.
Isn't the King of the Mint? Isn't that supposed to be that Greg Dawson guy?
By the way, there's not a live stream limit for the free version of StreamYard, is there?
I have no clue.
Well, we're gonna find out. We have to pause and jump back in.
Yeah, if we get cut out, then
Yeah. I'm just like thinking. I'm like, we're talking about 8-hour cut, 5-hour cut. I'm like, this we're cheap asses.
oh no, the Ray Porter cameo. Yeah, no.
Oh, thank you, Brian. Hold on. Bam.
Here we go.
Look at me go.
Welcome, Brian.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
You're gonna regret that decision someday.
Oh man, who did? That's not like your car keys. Oh, too soon.
See, that's what he was talking about. Another thing that does feel like sometimes like every Justice League thing was some kind of like dig at something that was in the original Snyder movie sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that.
Do you have an example?
No.
Okay. Possibly. I don't know if it was necessarily a dig at something. Oh, part 3, by the way, just coming up.
Beloved Mother.
Beloved Son. But I do feel like he intentionally changed things just to dick with the film. Just to dick with them. Mr. Reed.
I'm so sorry. I'm late.
I love this part.
I'm so sorry.
I really like Ezra's Flash.
I'm so sorry I'm late. Essentially, the bus didn't come, then the bus did come, but then the bus did change for the fair. Jeez Louise, let this woman on the bus. She's 107 years old. These are some of her last few moments of life. Resume. From the French, of course. Resume.
I was like thinking how hardcore Central City's got to be that you need a resume to get a job at a pet store. God damn, man.
This guy really wanted this burger, drops it on the floor, and he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna eat it."
It must be a good burger.
I guess so.
That is one tasty burger.
Okay.
If we look at the hot dog cart here when it gets pushed out, it says "Granny Goodness is something." Hot
I know.
dogs.
I'm looking for a lot of different Easter eggs in this watch through. I thought I saw like a Smallville Tribune or something, but I'm not sure. Thanks a lot, Barry.
Look at that. Granny Goodness is hot dogs, right? Boom. Was she really going that fast? I mean, she was right. The car was flooded. Anyway.
I love that. This music too.
I never knew I needed a slow-mo Sesame Seed until now.
The Aquaman song and this song. Perfect.
Probably should make sure we talk over this song, actually.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Copyright.
Was there a scene of him talking about eating burgers in the van? I don't know. A lot of things that were talked about before that we didn't see in this, so it's kind of.
Man, I kind of don't want to talk through this. It's so
I know I want to hear
perfect.
the song too, but I'm trying to make up things because I don't, in case it doesn't
I
come
love
through.
it. It's just so good.
Yeah, Lantern. People do care about hamburgers that much. You see, you're on Florida. You don't understand In-N-Out. Like, you don't have an
Right.
In-N-Out, and so
You're un-American, Landon.
yeah, that's just. Yeah, this is another part we were laughing at. We're like, God, all these heroes steal. Like, he's stealing this hot dog.
Exactly.
Like, that's my pocket dog.
I also felt it was kind of harking back a little bit to Man of Steel. You know, the what do they call those? Like the penis ships and stuff.
Oh,
not an innuendo. It's like a what do they call that?
yeah, no,
Innuendo. I
yeah,
guess.
innuendo. The wieners everywhere. As he slowly rotates her.
Boom.
I'm sure that was one tasty burger. Like, breathing heavily.
I do kind of like
Electricity crackles.
actually not kind of like I really like the fact that Snyder obviously Iris now knows who the Flash is. Like you know, if they do a movie and or you know they're supposed to be doing a movie now, you can have them where she already knows. Same thing with Lois; she knows Clark is Superman. There's none of that like stupid damsel type of like, oh, what? Who's the Flash? Who's Superman? Like, yeah, obviously she knows.
It makes them feel calm.
I like that idea.
That dog was so happy.
I saw it on Monday.
Dude, I have no idea why this scene right here, with these Atlanteans being dragged out of the water, I love it so much, and I don't know why. It's
You
so
sick fuck. Look at that, he's drowning. No, just
he's opposite drowning.
Yeah, exactly. He's being waterboarded. Yeah.
Being airboarded.
Fish out of water. Airboarded.
I just love them dragging them out. Like they're literally fishing for Atlanteans. Like and Steppenwolf is just chilling. I mean, he looks great.
Yeah, you can see like even the way he's breathing.
Well, he does kind of have a guy with like 7 fingers choking the shit out of him right now.
No, before.
Oh yeah,
Before he got picked up.
Douche.
Did he skip?
Yeah, skipped a stone.
I did not notice that. The last time, skips him. Oh, that's rough.
Well, immediately after this, Diana says that they can't. Doesn't seem like they'd be breathing on air.
Yeah, and that's why Aquaman like she realizes, oh, he's half breed.
I did kind of find it like this little convenient thing here. So I was like, well, even bother asking questions if you got a little spider of everything here.
You know,
I guess maybe you got to get him to think about it. Maybe I don't know.
Because it's a pain in the ass to have part of your armor just come off. You're like, all right, fine. If you won't tell me, I'll make you talk. Hooking up a lie detector to him, you know. Is that from Transformers 2? Little robot reading his mind. I don't know. That's what Jose said.
I'll believe you, Jose. Bruce must have just left. She's sad.
So we thought this was a blanket the first time.
I still think it's a blanket.
No, it's his cape. See, that's where he got stabbed. She kept his cape. You can see where it goes over.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a weird memento. Do you keep the shirt that your dad shot in? And like if you
Whoa.
hey, Bruce,
Maybe. Tim Bruce.
This was taken in the deepest trench on Earth.
Yeah, right here.
A water breather. Breathing air when it comes.
Mixed blood then.
Mixed blood.
He said he'll fight with us?
Not half breed.
More or less.
More or less.
Probably more or less.
He said no.
He said no.
See? Great line. That was from the original trailer. Fuck you, Joss.
I'm not sure we can trust him.
Do this, you're gonna need to be open to things.
Ooh, get it?
Hello,
You're gonna,
Marco.
you're gonna be need to be more open to things, right? And she touches hands with him. Wonder Bat.
Is that like the Deadpool scene, the women's appreciation or
Yeah.
whatever? Got to be open to things. Marco, we are at 1:16, an hour and 16 minutes. Or loose. Ah.
After he gets older, wham!
Whoa.
That battle wing.
Shut even has nice product placement there. That's sweet. Ooh, actually, that would be cool. I have like some mini helmets of colleges, well, mainly of college near us, but that'd be sweet to get a GCU one.
This is actually in real time. This is how they moved. This isn't in slow mo.
Wasn't there a rumor that, which I kind of like the idea that he was playing in the game against Metropolis when they were getting their, or before when they were getting their asses kicked from BVS?
Well, he was the reason why Gotham was losing so bad because he
Yeah.
wasn't playing. It had an accident. This
Okay, okay, I
yeah,
gotcha.
this is before that.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna like put them together. Oh, he's a lefty. You see him pump fake?
I guess he is.
Boom. Shrek. Cheating. You're cyborg. Just kidding. Not quite. Oh, Nike. There's Nike product placement there.
Whoa.
I don't know. What do you think, Raph?
I don't think that was him, to be honest.
Yeah, he looked like he was going out.
Yeah.
His body parts first.
Nah. Yeah, I don't think that's in. Review it.
So some of the green screen in this part, I would kind of say is a little iffy. CGI green screen ish.
That seat stays down so you can tell it's it, but her seat that she's standing behind is up. So that way it makes it look like there's an invisible person sitting there.
Right.
Get it? The
The invisible man.
Yeah.
Father
Brad Pitt. Right. Or whatever.
Oh.
got held up in the
He always does.
He wanted to be here.
You always say that. You gotta stop making excuses for him. You're just as busy as he is, but you still make the time.
There's no green screen in this movie. It's a documentary.
We both saw a picture. Everything I know you can do today. I can't wait to see what you can do tomorrow.
Dr. Stone, I'm sorry. Your wife didn't survive. I'm afraid your son won't either.
I kind of felt that too, Lantern. I don't know why he's not necessarily the cyborg's crying is what distracts him, but I don't know why he's blaming his dad. I guess it's somewhat the frustration he wasn't there, so they had to have that conversation. Versus if he was there, then maybe they're not having that conversation. She's not distracted. They're enjoying the game, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of.
Well, maybe just with him there, it would have been a different time. They would have left at different moments.
Yeah.
With another person, the variable always changes. So
Stop. You still have a life there. In other
Victor scoffs.
It's another burger hungry driver.
Probably pizza. You gotta get different foods in here. We have hot dogs, burgers, and now we need like pizza or something.
Right.
Maybe IHOP.
Well, there's pizza later with Barry. Remember?
Oh, god damn it. Forgot about that. Is that Sony? Does that say Sony? Does Sony get some product placement in here?
Yeah.
Huh. God damn. Snyder is the master at the product placement.
It's so subtle too.
Unlike actual Sony movies where apparently anything everybody owns is a Sony computer or a Sony phone.
Right.
Sony cameras. I mean, I don't know why it matters to me, but the sound design when it comes to Cyborg is so perfect. Every movement he does, everything he does has a noise, and it just gives him such a presence. And I love it. I just absolutely love it.
This is something we got to see from Sen and Ancient, right? Beforehand. It's nice to see that.
No firewall can stop you. No encryption can define you. We're all at your mercy. Our power grids to our telecommunications, everyone's
I thought this was an interesting concept to see what they do with this. Like, yeah, what do you do about a guy, especially in this day and age, that can control every facet of... He's basically the Reddit GameStop guys, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's basically the Reddit GameStop guys.
To even a further level. See, Under Armour, bam. Look at that.
It's entire nuclear arsenal you could launch with thought.
Great shot from the trailer.
The world's monetary systems, its complex interactions with see as easy
I told Shane, like, that is the honest representation of the stock market ever seen, a bear and bull market. Like,
Love seeing the bank accounts. Yeah, that's pretty cool. How rewatchable would you say? Very rewatchable. I feel like it. There's more stuff you pick up on. It's an easy watch.
they had a couple things. I hate to sound like an ass again, but if it had answers for the Dirt Rising and the Codex, I would say it's a great run through for fucking. If you watch Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and this,
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
that's where I was going.
I was just laughing. I'm like, damn, you and the. I agree. I absolutely agree. But
this responsibility that will find you and who you choose to be.
I don't know if anybody's seen it, but the actress that plays this has come out on Twitter. She's like asked if her scenes were in there, and she got a butt ton of love.
yeah, I did see that, which is pretty cool.
Her Twitter like exploded.
That's a perfect example of what I was talking about earlier. Can you
Even if
imagine
it's small roles, it's
Yeah.
just
the amount of actors and actresses that were not credited or not even given that screen time?
I wonder how many people are going to try to steal this social security number. Guy at my work always makes a joke. He's like, he'll never get his identity stolen because his credit score is like 300. He's like, good luck with that.
Oh. Damn. Oh, I wish it had more about the Codex. Yeah, I don't even think it's mentioned at all. And that would have been a cool thing to. I guess there's a brief part where Jor-El says all of our existence or something like that is in you. I can't remember the exact line. I guess that would be the brief mention of the Codex, by indirectly. Anton, you're such a dick sometimes. How are you going to explain that to the IRS?
Actually, that's exactly what I thought. But how is she going to explain this money that just
You would.
I really did think that because I was like,
The bank's like, oh no, we just lost $125,000 or whatever it is. $100,000. Yeah.
Well, because I remember. Okay, so this is going to be a weird spin-off, but for one of our friends' bachelor party, we went on The Price is Right, and well, this butthole wasn't there because it's too good for us. Anyway, so we went to The Price is Right, and this woman, because it was like their 40th anniversary special, this woman in the very first challenge won 4 cars. 4 cars. And immediately when it goes to commercial break, Drew Carey brings up taxes are terrible on that. Like, that's the first thing he said was how bad the taxes were going to be. And so just like even on something like you win something like that, you have to pay taxes on that stuff. And just $100,000 being put into your account, yeah. I know it's the thing, but the taxes was the thing that came to my mind, or like investigations and crap. Like, oh.
Maybe because the way that he did it, there's real no record of it, because that actually wasn't a real prize.
Well, she would have to pull the 100,000 out immediately.
But there's no record of maybe he's not given. Unless he really did just steal from the bank and give it to her. Rob from rich, give to the poor. Is Robin Hood now?
Robin Borg.
Does anyone in Gotham pay taxes? Fair point.
Yeah, but there was a contest. But see, that's what I'm talking about with the Price is Right thing. Like, even when it's a contest or like you win something, lottery, you have to pay taxes. All that stuff, you have to pay taxes.
But what if it's not an actual contest? If that contest didn't exist, then the money just came out of nowhere because he just created it. That's the only thing. There's no record of it going from and then that way the IRS is not
thinking
going to
cyborg because now we have inflation issues. No,
America. It's all ones and zeros. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But banks keep records of that crap. Well, I could just see reporting back to the.
We've gone.
This is the weirdest tangent of all time.
I guess we do have 2.5 more hours. So.
Lantern, I'm sorry I started this. Yes, you should be. Maybe he paid the taxes. That's a good point. Maybe he paid the tax. Maybe it was $135,000. That 35% tax got.
Halo 2.
The reason why taxes matter to me.
You see where Halo 2 is coming. I'm not gonna say it, but very much.
I missed the bottom part.
They missed $1 billion last year.
Oh,
The government. The Codex messed with his resurrection, which would explain his personality being different.
Well, I remember the rumor was the reason why he can come back somewhat normal, unlike Zod, was because he had the Codex.
Yeah.
That was the rumor. That was the thing. That's what made him different than like what happened with Zod and stuff.
And it also explains because in the comics, when Superman dies, it's just because he got his ass handed to him. Like that, he's not stabbed or anything like that.
Yeah, he fell into a healing coma.
Right. And then in BBS, he's stabbed through his friggin' heart. So there has to be something that's in there that can bring him back to life.
D-E dead.
D-E-D.
D.
My country misplaced 500 billion. Ouch.
What the hell?
This is how Darkseid wins inflation. Yeah, see, look at this shithole.
Someone's judgy.
Tough times, that's all I'm saying.
Life of I'm trying to read that wall there. There's a lot of TVs though. He is living pretty good.
That's true. Or he stole it. Because we got a bunch of criminals in the Justice League.
A bunch of petty ass criminals. I don't know. TVs are pretty cheap nowadays. Actually,
That's true.
It's like $150 for half those.
But he's looking for a job as a dog walker.
This is a person who looks exactly like me, but who is definitely not. somebody, I don't know, hippie, long hair.
I like that, the hippie
Yeah.
long hair. I was also trying to say, are they trying to say that Flash is Jewish? Like, are they... I thought that was a Whedon line to be stupid, but no, it's in here. So
Viola, web design, fluent in sign language, gorilla sign language, silica-based, sand.
My oldest mentioned that could be a nod to Grodd, right? Gorilla Grodd. Yeah, the sign language. I didn't catch that at first. Did you?
yeah, I was in the theatrical.
Still.
I caught that 4 years ago. Where the hell have you been?
Oh my gosh. Sure.
Why is necrophilia being brought up in the comment section?
No
All right, I'm not going to look at the comments for a little bit and let you guys figure that out. I don't know how we went from
viewers.
inflation, taxes, and now all of a sudden I see
Yep, they're
necrophilia.
dropping.
I love this sound right here. This and the music that kind of goes with it, or the score, whatever. That.
Yeah.
That feels like an oversimplification.
Every time he talks.
Stop right there. I'm in.
You are? Just like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the music is so awesome.
I need friends.
You know how in trailers there's certain things that that will flow with the music. It's intentionally cut certain ways so that
Here's the snack hole thing. So the reason why I was so convinced this was a reshoot was because when he gets in the car, you can't see the box at all. So I was like, oh, clearly the box was something for positioned outside. But guess what? Because now Snyder shot it, or because it's in 4:3, and we have that. We're not missing the top and the bottom anymore because it's not cropped. You see the box now. You see the box now because it's not.
see. That's why we watch it.
And that's why you have it in 4:3, so you can see the pizza box.
Yes, watch party D-. Welcome. You can see the box here before. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Because of the.
but in the theatrical, you couldn't see it because they cropped it out because they stretched it out. You couldn't see it, so that's why I was always so convinced. The snack hole comment was a clear retcon. You are not alone. All right, thanks, Leonard.
That's probably enough.
All right.
I feel like this is super British. I don't know why. It's about tea and stuff. I bet people in the UK thought this was the funniest damn thing ever.
Right. Yeah, she'd ruin it.
What are you working on?
That's not it. Line with specialized.
Because then he like pours it all special later, like all
Right.
like. So I feel like this is a super British thing that I just don't get.
Oh, timestamp. We are at 1:35.
03, 04, 05, 06, 000. It's magic.
Ah, the Justice League. Yes. Watch along. Well, thank you, Spectre.
A gauntlet that captures and dissipates energy.
Is it funny, Leonard? I don't know. I feel like that's just I just don't get it. I don't get what he's doing.
What I liked about it is I feel like they're setting up for
Wonder
a
Bat.
perfect. Exactly. Yep. Seeing.
So this is, why is this
he's
taken
like
out?
the father-in-law?
Why is this taken out for what they saw? Why are they changing the cyborg thing? She's looking him up. This is almost, it's somewhat similar, except she doesn't have a conversation. See, he does this after you say he doesn't want the
He's like, let me show
high
you.
pour. So this is very similar to the theatrical cut strip. She doesn't have a conversation. It just kind of just tells you, like, meet me here.
The only thing is, do you think maybe some of that wasn't done? Like maybe some of
This is the simplest
of this, yeah.
To redo it completely?
No, like maybe it wasn't done at all. So maybe they were like, okay, well, you're talking about like the meet me here part and stuff. That's different. Yeah.
But it even has that. You have a date. That was in the theatrical.
Yeah.
I missed Leonard's comment about being British something. I don't know. It disappeared.
I think I missed a couple comments.
Yeah.
We got Jim Carrey up there. Crap. Yep. I would let Jim Carrey anything for the most part. Alfred as OCD.
Oh, I get that. I
about
get
his
that.
tea, yeah.
But I just don't.
Very specific. I love the lights.
I guess I just don't explain things very well. I don't know.
Yes.
Shut up. What? Because you were going to kill me that our last video we recorded?
Yes, exactly.
That's a blooper reel that people want to probably hear. Shane was going to try to reach to the phone and strangle me.
Yeah,
free world.
reshot Cyborg to make him less intense. I don't understand that.
I can't begin to imagine what.
Oh, we didn't talk about the AFSP poster, which that was pretty cool. Or not poster, the billboard when Flash and Barry and Bruce were driving off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those. I saw someone screen capped it and put it on Instagram and Twitter, I think. But it's just as cool moment.
I lost someone I loved once.
Twice.
Yep.
1.5, maybe. Was that 10 o'clock?
Oh, thank you, Spectre. Well, we appreciate it. And look where we're. Who'd have thought? Not me. Look at us. Look at us. Super manipulated gravity, so stuff floats around him. That's probably how he can catch up. But he was dead. He's dead at the point of the.
No, he is dead. This isn't like in the comics where he's in a healing coma. He is dead. And like I said before, if you go back to Vero and you just look it up, somebody asked him about, was the dirt just moving because Superman was kind of coming back to life or whatever? And Snyder said, no, it's more, much, much more, was his answer. I'm going off of what Snyder said.
Wonder Woman 84 not canon? Yeah, probably not.
Before beloved son, beloved mother. I do like how, I guess, never mind. That's pretty obvious that would have happened.
Yeah, fist makes the dirt float, but he was alive when he's making it float.
I like how he still leaves it in the duffel bag. Just might as well left it zipped. I don't know. Just open up the duffel bag just to cover it.
Wait, does he ever go back for that mother box?
They never show him, but yeah, he gets it. After the tunnel battle?
Yeah.
It seemed like
I know. He's just like, crap, I gotta go grab it.
He's digging a lot of graves. Digs that, and then digs Superman's.
Yeah.
3.5 million Kelvin. The inner core of the metal becomes superheated. And it's metal. Looking at the hottest thing on Earth. What exactly about Pompeii?
I thought this was great.
Oh, that's a great joke. That's a great joke.
Trying to be smooth. She done me anyway.
Do you think Batman is connected to the object he is looking for? 6198.
No. I don't.
He hides it and gets the box after the tunnel battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just realized though that it never shows that. He just shows up with it.
Does he have to have dirty fingers when he shows up?
Yeah. Otherwise, why?
Why? Release the Keaton cut. The hell are we missing in the comments?
Cyborg origin Easter egg? Huh. Or at least the dick cut. Exactly.
Messages.
This scene is pretty close to theatrical.
But it's funny
from
here.
what I remember. Yeah, like I remember the theatrical being corny.
Well, because they have crappy drawing, but they don't show him do this. Where he throws the messages in the that comment. That's different.
Attacked by a flying vampire. Looked like a giant bat with huge fangs.
Possibly related now. Sketch. The suspect in the abductions at the lab across the
Yeah. See, then last time it was like a crappy drawing or whatever.
Oh no, it was the same drawing, wasn't it? Or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was some crappy like little kid drawing.
Oh,
How do you think?
Yeah. So shut your mouth. Don't question me.
Yeah, the parent demons look so much better. They look like they're gonna mess you up and not just be stupid
Fodder.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Where's the cyborg?
This was another one I was surprised was still in here.
We met, spoke, given time. You must be Barry. I'm Diana.
Hi, Barry. I'm Diana.
Yeah, some of this did seem a little. Obviously,
This one I don't mind.
There was a portion that was reshot.
This is what I was surprised about.
That's the bat signal. That's your. Oh, sorry. That's your signal. That means we have to go now. Yeah, that's what that is. So cool.
Under the sea. Something wetter. Something better. Under the sea.
I need a 10.
Damn Shane Liz.
Open the blinds. No, you don't want to see that. Hey, it's been cold in Reno, all right?
Yeah, that clicking here.
Oh yeah.
He says reserves are needed in the rebel regions.
His short sight is cruel. All right, take what pen we have left from the Fathoms.
What movie is it where it's Shazam. You know when they're having like the showdown but he can't hear him.
Mhm.
And that's kind of what I was picturing with this. If you were to have to have that bubble in an entire Aquaman movie, but if you don't do it right, then they wouldn't be able to hear each other, so they can't be talking shit beforehand. Yeah, exactly. Or they just be
Does she really have a British accent? I don't
clicking
know.
the whole time.
I really don't. Because she sends this guy in. Go in there, scrub.
Dang, it's 3 a.m. Thank
Where?
you, Igor.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, Captain Marvel. Exactly.
See, and this is another one where I thought Parademons fought with him down there too. But it's just him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's gotta hurt. Manipulating the water like this, though, is pretty awesome. I thought that was kind of cool. Maybe not necessarily to talk in, but just to wreck somebody.
I'm not trying to.
so glad this was in there. Okay, look at all the blood coming out of his face and stuff. Oh, man.
That shows you how powerful Superman's freeze breath is. That the ocean can't put out the axe, but his breath can.
Electricity. Like this though, right? Whee! And dude, that's one hell of a knee. Boom!
Wrecked.
Down goes Frasier. I like this. Like, boom! Use those horns. It'd be funny if he sucks up the ocean too.
Right.
Like
Comes back. What did you do? Got water all over the carpet.
And you brought a couple fish with you.
Right. Just flopping there. I missed something in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Oh, good one. Firstborn, beloved queen of mine. Wait. Please.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Scrolling along.
That's one of us.
My parents died in the wars. She took me in.
What is that?
You dare speak of queen love that way?
The queen? I think my father's doorstep never even a thought.
Your mother left you to save your life. You cannot imagine how it hurt. It cost her. She'll mount against this child now.
So those comments right there make me wonder, like, how much the Aquaman movie got changed originally, because he talks about, oh, she left me on the doorstep, and you know, in Aquaman, no, she stays with him until he's like 5. You know, it's not like the dad's gonna lie to him about it, like,
Right.
and stuff like. So I wonder, so that's something that got changed with the Aquaman movie. Like, no, we gotta have, for once, we gotta have good parents in our movies,
Right.
or at least ones that are not controversial. We'll just go with that.
They may be good parents, but they're not Jor-El. What's that supposed to mean? He's trying to save his son.
No, I think they're trying to say Jor-El's a better. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah, more just trying to build him.
When I saw this was red, I was really surprised.
I don't even remember this in the theatrical, to be honest. This whole thing.
Yeah, I don't remember if it does show the shield coming up. I thought it was going to be blue. The trailers, they were blue.
Man, Steppenwolf and Desaad look so great.
I love the voice.
Yeah,
Again,
how awesome is Desaad? Awesome.
No, the theatrical dub was red, wasn't it? Remember, the skies were red. Everything was red. Very,
Yeah.
very red.
Oh, part 4 just showed up, by the way.
Part 4, yep.
Yep, that's where
We're
we're
on
at.
the rooftop with Gordon.
This part, I also was surprised that this was Snyder. The way that he floats down, of course, in the theatrical, it looks much more awkward.
Because you don't give him this.
Yeah, but the way it jumps down, it just like I don't know. I was surprised.
How many of you are there?
Not enough.
Dozens of witnesses all forgot. Description matches the suspect in Metropolis and
Okay.
The kids went out to send it in the box. They carried people away to find out what they know.
so you'd still be alive. No.
Barry's reaction.
Even Cyborg looks amazing. I wonder if in a lot of scenes his CGI wasn't finished before the theatrical.
So how we find him?
There must be a nest nearby.
Plotted all the sightings in Metropolis. Gotham. No discernible pattern I can see. Lines on the map don't converge on land. Easily back to Stryker's Island between the two cities.
I thought Darkseid was going to kill Desaad.
Yeah.
Right? I told you so. Your mother.
You really think?
Oh wow, they really just vanished, huh? Oh, that's weird.
I don't know. When he talked about the car, all I could picture was like Hangover. We're the three best friends that anyone have. We're the three. Okay, here we go. I love this song, this music right here. When they jump down,
I don't want it to get copyright, but I want to turn it up a little bit.
dramatic
Awesome.
rock music playing.
Thank you, subtitles.
It does kind of make me laugh when they play this music dramatically as they're just slowly going up the stairs.
Right.
I don't know if it's supposed to be slightly ironic that there's like nothing's really going
Bring
on.
up anticipation.
Where are we at? Stryker's Island. Should be directly under the venting tower for the tunnel. Now look to your left. There's a staircase to the machine room. It's almost got you.
Stryker's Island has a lot of appearances, and
It's a lot of mentions. Anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, so they're just going up the steps.
I can just imagine them as actors. Dink, 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 dink. This is not nearly as epic.
Right. Is there a plan?
0 days since last incident.
Page alone.
Was that in this?
Do this together.
Are you just talking about Man of
Or-
Steel?
Oh, Snyder's sense of humor for you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Didn't think you were real. I realized it's fun.
Snyder definitely has a good partnership. I don't know if it's the same companies that do. I'll have to look that up, or maybe the same companies that do like the CGI for parts of the movies, like the mocap, for example. Because if you look at the the mocap from Man of Steel, it looks insanely good, and then Cyborgs.
Steppenwolf too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's the bad guy.
So what's wrong with these lines? Why do we have to have the push? I just put people. That's the one of them right here. Because he says the push, and then what he does with the parademon later, he just pushes the parademon. That's kind of the things I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And anyway, but it's like, what's wrong with that interaction?
Oh my gosh, the part where he pushes the parademon, that made me laugh. It's just the Flash moving around, and then he kind of pretends to hide. That's great. Like the first watch, there were definitely moments where I'm thinking, am I supposed to be laughing this much?
Yeah, see, this is so much more. Like the other one, he just kind of the suit, the armor starts doing things for him, and then he shoots him. Like, no, he cares about his dad.
Yep.
Like the other one, they kind of just made it seem like he doesn't give a crap.
Again, Wonder Woman being a badass. Look at that armor. Oh man, that was cool.
Are you ready?
Love it.
Ah!
Shots.
I love this stare down. Boom.
The theme. This fight right here is awesome.
Amazon. She is just slicing. I'm still really curious about the parademon thing. Like, if you could slice up parademons like that, show that goo blood stuff or whatever, and still get PG-13.
Yeah. I do like. I said this when we were first watching this movie. I like Patty Jenkins' first Wonder Woman, but I feel that Wonder Woman is just badass, and BB in this Justice League. She's just awesome.
I do like that Batman was easily kicking. Oh, here you go.
Yeah. Psych.
And see, he just pushes him.
Yeah.
So I feel like the comment in the reshoots were like, I should just push people. But I like the fact that Batman was easily kicking Parademon's ass, but he got cheap shot, and that's why because in the theatrical cut, he just starts getting his ass whooped.
That's probably more realistic.
Just trying to piss Mike off.
Right, yeah. Even that part's pretty funny too. A little quicker as he's just zipping around. Being a dick.
You would think that
Little
like
show
the
off.
CGI alien blood or whatever shouldn't really count. Like, it's just, I don't know. It just seems boom. Suit looks so much better.
Oh yeah. I love the different lighting and everything we get
Nice roundhouse right there.
with that.
Splat.
I don't know if I'm supposed to laugh at that, but it's fucking hilarious.
My God, that works. Celebrate later off. I need the Nightcrawler.
See, this is when the music's right.
How does it happen in the theatrical? Because the gauntlet stuff isn't in the theatrical.
Right. He just says, I need the Nightcrawler. That's it.
ADR maybe.
Yeah.
No real aliens were hurt during this movie.
I don't know if anybody heard Grace Randolph's explanation here of this scene.
I love this scene.
But this scene was completed. The CGI was all done. And Joss Whedon cut it because he thought that the general audience wouldn't understand what's going on.
Sounds about right.
That was like something Grace
Arrogant
Randolph
asshole.
mentioned recently. Boom. Love that. Just stomps him.
That line's way better too. You don't have to overdo it.
I love the blending of music in this. It kind of feels like the Wonder Woman theme a little bit. Another shot.
Sorry, I just realized you can't go all the way.
Oh, I could.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want my feet to be kicked up in the frame.
Blocking it.
Yeah, so I was just...
Oh, time. Hold on. We are at 1.
Man, really? See, this is what I mean. The flow. See, I think some people misunderstood what we were talking about in the non-spoiler. Was that even though, because we were talking about same movie with the theatrical, was that even though a lot of
this was Zach.
the trailer.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the flow.
Yeah, but the flow, it's like, okay, it's the same familiar scenes, but they're a lot longer, and there's other things that just give more things context, different dialogue. The other one's 2 hours, but this is 4 hours, but it feels exactly the same as what I was saying, like in length, is what I was trying to say. But for some reason, people were just misunderstanding what I was trying to say.
It's
there.
not the same movie.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I just mean. Oh, no, I'm missing stuff.
You have the blood of the old gods in you.
See, I think a scene of Steppenwolf maybe being somewhere in part of that history battle would have helped, actually. Because then it would explain why he knows some things. Then his memory would suck ass, too.
It'd be like us two dipshits that's showing up there. I've been able to figure it out.
In this moment right here, you're still my father, blah, blah, blah. Go.
I think the biggest difference, and I'm not going to mention MCU movies too much, but with the humor in this, is there's still like each moment has room to breathe. So like when you're supposed to have an emotional scene, you're having an emotional scene. When you're supposed to be laughing, you're laughing. Like if there's awesome action, you're enjoying it for that. Versus in a lot of cases, my biggest gripe with humor in MCU movies is you're supposed to be having an emotional scene and there's humor right afterwards. And so I think Terrio did a fantastic job. And just the way that this movie, same as Zack.
Do I know you?
Really, I knew it was from the trailer. Still thought it was a great delivery.
I actually thought this part would have been hilarious if he would have turned it on them. If he can catch it, it's still going, and then
I love how the
blast
armor
it.
just retracts. If you just watch the facial armor just kind of retract in a
Yeah.
little bit, it's awesome what they've done with that armor.
How F's would they have been? Oh, I guess Wonder Woman, though, could have just like done her little thing to it. But he would have went, and let it go on him.
He's like water Jesus. She's looking at him like, oh my god.
Oh. And he's out. Still getting used to, his strength, manipulating water.
Yeah, and seeing for some reason in the theatrical, it's like Bruce yelling at her, like Diana. It's like they just took out everything they could of cyborgs. It's just
Yeah.
weird.
Exactly. It's mindless excitement for the masses.
Yelps. He left a review.
Flash panting. See? I didn't know he was panting. Thank you. Thank you, subtitles.
Did he just leave us?
Cyborg ditches him.
Oh, is it he just bail? Okay, is that the line from the theatrical? I can't remember.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Like he's talking to these boxes like, why are you bugging me? What is it?
Steppenwolf gets a nightmare scene. No.
I love that imagery though. That just this kind of like this.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. That feeling when you find the anti-life equation, but you fail maths in school. What's the equation? Carry the one. So awesome.
Sir, you're being quarantined for possible alien microbes. U.S. government protocols require. I know the requirements. I wrote them.
So arrogant.
Kind of runs into the Stone family.
Right.
Miss Stone, Dr. Stone.
That's a great line now.
There you go. There, he's got a little blood on his fingers. You happy?
Does he? I don't see
No, he
it.
doesn't. I'm just making shit.
But why did he go? Did he feel
This
that he
building
could,
was what I was telling you about. That thing.
Yeah.
They showed a lot. They always keep focusing on that one, and I'm always trying to figure out if it has any significance at all.
Breaking news. Before mighty dark side came to the throne, he searched the universe for the ultimate weapon. The anti-life equation. The key to controlling all life and all will throughout the multiverse. He found it. in
Multiverse confirmed.
Apparently not known enough because they didn't know where the hell it was at. The primitive planet, the world that fought back. It is Earth.
I've seen it. I have looked with my own eyes. On an anti-life.
That's something kind of new. 50 universes next to each other, and Apocalypse is outside of them. Each one of them has a trillion. Ah! And Earth was unnamed. I think from Rise in the comments. I hope one of the universes that was destroyed was one of them from Justice League from Birds of Prey.
I love this armor just retracts.
Yeah. He has to pay his respects.
Look at that.
My lord, I am but your humble servant. Can it be true that you have found it?
Of all dipshits, you found it.
Anti-life. If it is redemption you seek, find the third box, synchronize the unity, and when this world is scorched, I will come for my great prize. You will come to Earth. I have turned 100,000 worlds to dust, looking for anti-life, looking for those who wrote with my
Ray Porter, man. Ray Porter.
mind across their bones, past the both anti-life, and all of existence.
Shall be by. So not only does Zack Snyder cast amazing people in his movies, but he even casts amazing voice actors. And what is it, Ciarán Hinds? And, yeah.
Peter Gannis. But they just add slight little things to the voices.
Yeah. That's insane.
Joking things. I speak to intelligence. This makes sense. You can't fly because of a software issue, but I can fix it with a little time. There's a dark spot in my data stream. I can
feel the other two boxes. I know they're weak, but I can't see where they are. We can't attack unless we know the base is.
Even if we knew, I've never seen a being as strong as Steppenwolf.
Maybe one.
Ares was a chump.
Okay.
They can't see it, only sense it. We need to keep moving so they can't catch up. No, that's just a strategy to lose more slowly. But when
Remind me, are flamethrowers not a thing? Why don't we just destroy it?
fire doesn't destroy the boxes, they're an unknown form of matter. When they love heat,
I love the slight inflection they give also Cyborg. I love that little thing. It says it's not just Ray Fisher talking. They give him a little bit of like a, technology sound to
Yeah.
his voice.
I'm saying it. I don't know you're not working for it. It's a long story. You got someone else to be.
Love how just well that fits the Aquaman character, DTA.
At the end of the Second World War,
Don't trust anyone. If anybody was curious.
Stone Cold, Stone Cold.
So they brought it back to the States in 44. Unknown object, 61982. They collected dust in Pentagon archives for 70 years. Till DoD began a Superman ship. The researcher and Stark Labs made a connection to the ship. The 61982. He understood they were both alien technologies. Civilizations. Similar properties. Built a box that slept for thousands of years. The researcher formulated a theory on how to awaken it. And so did.
I would really like to see what prop they use from other boxes. Like it looks super cool
But it now can test
as it's sleeping. I mean,
It was to harness the power of the mother box.
Or he electrocuted the shit out of it.
what is it? Amon? Matt actually talks about that a little bit, or did earlier. Just talking about like the world around them and everything. So watch this from the beginning.
What's up?
Amon was just saying he felt a bit disappointed. I don't know about disappointed, but it would have been cool to add a little bit more of the world around them. This is more about the individual characters like Flash and Aquaman and Cyborg.
He says it's a great box, Marvin.
Oh, really?
That researcher was trying to stop my father.
Your father saved your life with one of these things. Aren't they psycho murder machines?
They change machines. The boxes don't think in terms of healing or killing. Alive or dead.
Didn't you say in the theatrical version you wish that there was like a prosthetic or something like that with Cyborg?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like in this, the CGI works really well.
Like Terminator, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I think it was in the trailers I was saying, when we first seen trailers.
Yeah.
I don't care if everything else CGI. It's the thing over his eye should be prosthetic.
Until it comes to smoke.
Yeah, I think it works though. I think now that we've seen the CG how it's supposed to be, yeah, I think it looks good.
I know we're all thinking the same thing right
We got that beautiful theme.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say it.
It's Supergirl, guys. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Supergirl. She's gonna help us defeat.
Yeah,
Steppenwolf.
we never get apology for that shit. I mean, I can't remember which episode it was, but man, we got a lot of us. People are calling us stupid for thinking that was Superman.
So the first watch through of this, I didn't quite understand why. Spoilers if you haven't seen this. If this is your first watch through, but
Oh, there we go.
What happened?
I don't know. It started buffering.
Uh
I've been behind on payments for a
oh.
while.
We've all seen it. I hope so.
You know you're welcome to stay.
Was this thing always there in that bottom corner?
What thing?
This right
No, I saw it pop up and then we started buffering.
Oh, it froze a little.
See, you can tell we're at Shane's house.
Are we good? Can you guys see us? What were you saying? Okay. I guess if it got cut off, so we my first watch through of this, I wasn't sure why Martian Manhunter needed to be there to motivate Lois to kind of, come out of, I guess, out of her depression a little bit. But then it makes a little bit more sense. She needed to, show back up. She needed to be the key. She needed to be the hope and motivation for Superman. Yes, we can see you. Okay, good.
It does take away a little bit, though, all this that Martha's saying here. It does take away that it's just Martian Man.
Yeah.
Well, he's everybody's, loving the symbol, but he was my son, and I can't say anything. All this stuff. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there should have been 2 meetings or something.
Yeah.
But again, see, this is almost exactly other than what happens here with Martian Manhunter, but that wasn't filmed. So at the first time around, but why change this to the thirsty thing? Why all that? Like, this is the same thing. He just does the Snyder scenes ish, and just repurpose some of them. It's just weird. Like, what's wrong with this scene?
Yeah, Igor, I don't like that this is Martian Manhunter. Yeah, no, you're right.
There's anything you need out of here.
There is something.
Does anyone know how sci-fi physics work?
Come back.
Yeah. Oh, please enlighten us if you do. Yes, a lot of people agree with that one.
Yeah.
I get why it's done. I really do.
Yeah. But it made more sense the second time, but
this dialogue.
Right. I think this was just meant for a cool cameo.
Yeah.
Like, how do I bring him in?
I love that design.
Oh, yeah, he looks great. I think part of it, too, is, General Swanwick, obviously, I'm sure at some point had, some sort of relationship with Lois a little bit. So he wanted to help bring her out, but couldn't do it as General Swanwick. So, he's trying to help motivate her a little bit as Martha, which makes sense.
And we have to try. Don't we? We have to try. What do we have to lose?
We can't try unless we activate bonds. As soon as it wakes up.
The enemy sees it, comes, activates the unity. The end.
So what we have to lose is the entire planet to a bunch of genocidal aliens. That's good to know.
I get that. You're talking about Martian Manhunter as a telepath, so he can convey this. Yeah, that's fine, but it's still not Martha.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
Didn't call out to Steppenwolf. None of the boxes did.
Not until Superman died.
Not until Superman died. It's like they were afraid of him. Yes, they were afraid of him. This is the only way.
More amazing score right here.
6 out of 5. No loss.
See, and so what was wrong with this? Like, again, they redid it, and all of that really happened in that one is that Diana punches the shit out of
Part 5.
Part 5, all the King's horses.
Oh, it's rolling right along.
Off the bucket list. Exhume Superman from the grave. Check. You know we could do this in a nanosecond, right?
Would have been kind of funny if they were at the wrong grave, accidentally hitting Jonathan.
Right. Oh, whoops.
That's why I feel like you had to go back and look and make sure, because there's Jonathan's right there. Like, we're digging the right grave, right?
And how does it working with
See, obviously there's some history of like, no, an Amazon should not have worked with an Atlantean. So it would be a cool prequel that will be released
like on HBO Max as a series.
Exactly. Right alongside with the deserved Krypton prequel. You know, talking about the Codex and the Dirt Rising
And the cracked moon.
exactly.
From Man of Steel. Why was the moon cracked? The real Doomsday. All that stuff.
Right, without giving one up in return.
Can't wait to see Barry do his thing with the timeline again. Oh yeah.
How about that?
Wonder Woman. What do you think, man? You think she'd ever go for a younger guy?
She's 5,000 years old, Barry.
This
Every guy's a younger guy.
line actually got a pretty good laugh out of it.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of this movie, Jose, is that Whedon had his ego. After watching it, there's no reason for a lot of the changes.
It's like he had to put his name on it somehow and added a writer's credit.
Yep.
He wasn't going to get a director's credit or co-director credit, so he had to put a name on there. So just a bunch of unnecessary dialogue.
Joss was digging his own grave.
Put the team together to fight this war. You've fulfilled your promise. But to try to do that, I mean, your guilds have become your reason. Not all the king's horses, not all the king's men. But after for once, I'm operating strictly on faith, not on reason. But if you start playing with this little box,
I love the dialogue between these two.
Oh, it's amazing.
And I forgot, like, oh yeah, we're doing a live stream.
Yeah.
I was just getting into this, like, so awesome. He does, except in this case, it's gonna be a black cape. Boom, boom. Boom. Another slight nitpick about this movie, I love Superman, but I wish there was more of him. Like, if they could have just sped this up, you know, made it earlier in the movie.
I think you're being a little selfish.
I think
I'm
you're
a
being
Green
an
Lantern
asshole.
fan, and I got
That's true. 2 seconds and a brief cameo of another dead one.
dead. Damn it, dead. DED. I love this joke too. Definitely not one.
Or B.
See that again?
It's both of them are terrible.
What about the 214 cut lantern?
I don't know about that line. That line's kind of corny. I'm always dressed. Okay. Well, technically, you're undressing right now.
Yeah, you're undressing.
You nudist.
Hide the kids. Did anybody think of the children? Oh man, I love this look though. My eye, Captain.
I love this music. The score is awesome.
ID.
Yeah, the banter feels natural. I agree. It's not forced. That part was funny too. It's like, fucking idiot. Aye. Does he swipe it again?
No, it just kind of magically fixes it. Cyborg took his sweet ass time.
Right. And apparently he was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that wasn't weird at all.
Yeah. Move on in, terrorist.
Oh, gee, okay.
Is the DC version of I'm always angry? Yeah.
No, it makes you not out of quarantine. Yeah, I finally got to this movie. Now, let's take a look and see what progress we make with the electronics. We've made some real progress. Let me show you.
Look at all the awesome, just different lighting of the suit.
Clear this place up.
I don't really remember in the theatrical version. Did they just show up and no one's there? Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense. Instead of showing up at 6 p.m., after work hours.
That doesn't make any sense. It's got to be false alarm. All right, people, shut it down. Let's go. Think about it. It's got to be false alarm. Think about it.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Antonio. Anthony, I mean, whatever. I'm not quite sure, man. The mic stand's covering up the.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes. I don't care if his name moved up, and now I can still see it. I'm still not sure.
Right. Notice how I didn't correct you, though.
Yeah, I'm hoping that on the Blu-ray and everything, that hopefully he'll have even more scenes on there. I mean, might as well just throw everything that he has on there.
I love this shot coming up, too. Just of all of them. Batman. Yep. Antoine. Ah, thank you.
It was that bad, huh?
This is a false alarm. Someone has
Cut us some slack. We're terrible with names.
Terrible with reading.
Exactly. Trailer trash.
Boom.
Look at this. Barry in the background just... Don't worry. I got this, guys. He has no help.
You gotta push Henry Cavill's heavy ass around.
Right? All by himself. Oh,
They're not even offering to help.
Yeah. Like what's Aquaman doing?
He's got a Quindent. He's gotta hold that thing. I think he's.
Is this where Sam Benjamin comes out?
not
Green
quite.
Lantern? Yeah, possibly.
Maybe. Yeah. I hope you were here, or I hope that you were gonna show up, or whatever the hell it says.
Was a human turning into a parademon a Snyder scene or Whedon?
That was a Snyder scene because it was in the very early Snyder trailers, but he just cut it out. Same thing with the Gordon on the rooftop with Aquaman, where he's like dressed like a bat. Dig it. That's all that's all Snyder, but he cut it out. There's that open pod that we still don't have any answers about. Snyder pretty much at this point refuses to answer.
That's just a cool Easter egg that he's going to keep showing over and over again. I love this part. This makes so much more sense. This wasn't in the theatrical though, right?
No.
Just coming out? Yeah.
No.
But it knows his
They
ear.
just pop up in the chamber.
Right in the deleted scene.
What?
Right? The suits?
When he goes look for a suit, they pop out. But no, here they just pop up here. They're in the front of the thing.
Oh, yeah.
They never show them going through the building at all.
Right. I love that little shot of that too. Inside of that. Wasn't there the MOS prequel comic? Yeah, there was. Which we've read and then talk about it.
Yeah, we talked about it, but Snyder always just doesn't ever acknowledge it. He acts like it doesn't freaking exist. It's just the weirdest thing. Are you ready? Right there. That's where Bruce did all the action right there.
You just want to be an ass, don't you? 231 if someone was asking for
231.30.
yeah.
31.
Jose, you got to speed up a little bit. I think us freezing kind of messed everything up.
Mr. Wayne. Man, you know what someone needs to do is Photoshop Ben Affleck's face on that thing.
Fuck you.
Look at that. and then put Lois Wayne on there.
Instead of Lois Lane.
Look at that. So apparently that's a legal term. The name of the pregnancy test. It's a legal term, actually. Aaron brought it up. It's about no contracts and stuff. So
Interesting.
oh, morning sickness.
Hans Zimmer intensifies.
Does it really say Hans Zimmer intensifies?
No, but that would be awesome.
I was like, I know I looked down for a second. Did that really just say Hans Zimmer?
subtitle. Look carefully for the kryptonite condoms. I would love a prop of this mother box, not of whatever one with a bunch of dots on.
Well, didn't they do something recently? Isn't that like a dinner or something?
Yeah, but it looks more like the outside of the the
casings.
The casing, yeah.
Yeah.
And not the actual sleeping
He
box.
flew too close to the sun. He pushes Clark down in there.
Right. Aquaman.
Cyborg's just a Swiss Army knife here. Just got everything.
That's an oversimplification. Okay, maybe it's not Starbucks. I could have sworn on the window. What does it say on the window
I
right
think
there?
everything is Starbucks.
Hold on. What does it say? What does it say? Oh.
I think it's a Dutch Brothers.
Yeah, I'll take that too.
I'm not charged to wake the box. I might be able to do it. I might be able to jumpstart it. I don't like to break this rule, but when I approach the speed of light,
Would it be weird if I got a body pillow of the Justice League members? No, not at all.
I think that would be quite normal, actually.
Actually, I'm going to steal that idea. If my wife let me, I would, change our bedding to Justice League.
Just be all
King size.
Henry Cavill's face everywhere.
One last time.
He got a
That's
lot
what
more
Bruce said.
screen time.
That's the engine, so this must be the end of the line, so I'm in position.
Electric hum.
Ready to initiate drop stance.
one box is ready.
This is. It is Matt one Bruce's.
He's just being an ass because I'm completely against it, and he's like, no. This is our friendship of 18 years or whatever.
She's begging me not to wake it up. So this is interesting because it's like the technology is just speaking to each other between Victor here.
Yeah.
And this actually makes sense now with this countdown because the shit counts down. That's how he's able to hear it. And the theatrical, the shit doesn't do anything.
We need to move forward now.
Wonder Bat all the way. Exactly.
Boom. The most.
Cheap plug. We just did a video on this. Check it out on our YouTube channel. Comment
watching
movie
right
marks. Exactly. So just click on it later after the movie.
Dun, 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 dun.
No kidding.
Someone did bring up a good example of that. Diana being maybe one arm there from our comment section from that video.
Huh.
And then the upper left there, which we didn't quite see, which hey,
Is there a dark side? Oh
Yeah, right
shit, there is. Okay. I saw that comment. I didn't even notice that. So is he about to wreck all the Amazons or something?
maybe that's why she's crying.
Do you think the nightmare visions are multiple nightmare timelines? There seem to be intentional inconsistencies between this and the nightmare at the end. We kind of talk about that a little bit. It's a possibility that maybe they're just that's the cyborgs versus Batmans. One of them obviously comes to
And then the
fruition,
shot
or they kind of merge
We
together.
weren't sure would be in there or not.
Yeah, from SnyderCon.
The repurposed Man of Steel show.
Yeah. It works though.
Dead Kilowog. So I assume this would be right after Batman or Superman killed Batman from BOVS because he has the cowl in his hand after he ripped the cowl off. So that's everything. Everybody's dead. And then
got him.
this would be the moment where Flash. And so you got to also understand how these nightmare sequences are happening because Flash is talking about when he goes up to a certain speed, he starts messing with the timeline, starts messing with time. So when Flash starts getting high speed, that's when the timelines start intermingling.
The lowest scene, yeah. Rip Green Lantern from Lantern. I love this music.
Well,
I thought this was kind of cool too. So it's in the water, right? And then eventually it kind of like he's able to manipulate time enough to go, okay, hold on. Now it comes out just right at the right moment.
and then the picture too.
Yeah. Yeah. So like he's kind of manipulating time here, which is awesome.
Well, it's a foreshadowing for what's going to happen later. Spoiler. Boom. I would say I think he should be dead. Like if you're going as fast as light, and then you just try to go to a
and
dead
getting
stop.
wrecked.
Yeah. What's up, Liz? I can't believe that was another one. I still can't believe it actually landed on the car.
Zod's Feora theme in the Heroes Park. No. Sick Park. Are you even caught up with this list?
We're watching Zack Snyder's Justice League, not anything else. Not Man of Steel.
Although
Benjamin.
we had to on Monday because of the pre-screen. We watched all of Man of Steel and then started BVS. I'm surprised how close. Obviously, there's blatantly obvious moments.
Well, like right here,
theatrical.
if you seek his monument, look around you. Like I remember Snyder put out a very short, like a little brief teaser thing before like the Hallelujah trailer, and this was at night in that one, in that short little glimpse that he put on Vero.
Yeah,
that moment right there, it was at night, and so now it's back at day again. And it's like it keeps going back and forth, night and day, night and day, night and day. It's weird. It's just I don't know if he was just trying to go for what looked like the best picture or what. I don't know. Some things are just odd little decisions here or there.
This is a lot closer to the theatrical though than I was thinking there was going to be a lot more.
This was the other one. I was surprised. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot longer.
And that was part of the rumor too, is that it was supposed to be a lot longer. There's supposed to be more involved.
This was supposed to be longer. The military was supposed to be more involved. They're not really that involved in this,
right?
And then also there was supposed to be another fight inside Star Labs, and there's not. So that was again, that's the things in your head that play with things.
Yeah, wish the Codex would have been brought back. It would have been kind of cool to see like what was happening, a little bit more to like his body and everything, and then boom, before he wakes up.
Like even maybe show like a CGI Codex and like it lights up inside of them. It's kind of interesting they changed the dialogue here. It's not like my fences are up, it's the interface.
He says, shit.
It senses danger.
And now he's pissed because you effed up his memorial.
Hello, no.
I don't think I caught the first couple times that he redirects that into the cop car.
Yeah. Fuck the police.
I guess.
Dude, I was actually kind of hoping that Aquaman and Wonder Woman get so worked on the first punches. See, this was what I thought for sure was like a theatrical blunder, but no, it pretty much just cuts right over to him just standing there, like the Cyborg's blast, and Cyborg just disappears.
Yeah, like why is he not still shooting at him or something?
He's not standing there next to Diana.
Yeah.
It feels like something again got cut out.
It's kind of interesting.
It's hard to believe that there's huge edit cuts in a 4-hour movie.
Yeah, but obviously. Tell me who you old shit. You know what I thought was kind of cool is I feel like in a lot of instances, it's what do they call them? Stunt coordinators that are typically doing a lot of the fight scenes and stuff. But when you see some of the behind the scenes, no, Zack is the one who's saying, okay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to catch your headbutts and stuff like that. So he's heavily involved in, no, this is how I want this scene to play out. Which is pretty awesome.
The great debate, was this a Whedon or Snyder shot? There you go.
This was by far, I got the biggest laugh in Justice League for me.
Biggest reaction.
Yeah, like I thought it was fucking hilarious. The music again. Score is phenomenal. Oh.
The only difference here is that glide, yeah.
Yeah.
But Barry's electricity looks more intense, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's definitely some stuff that Snyder did much better. Apparently there's a Ben Parker thing.
Ben Parker right there, yep. Ben Parker on the memorial. So Superman killed Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's going to come in here.
Right. Crossover confirmed. Multiverse.
Yeah, I feel like the military was supposed to have a much bigger presence, but this is it right here.
Yeah. This is kind of messed up, too.
2 Hummers,
like,
and the vehicle Hummer, not the other thing.
What's the other thing?
Oh, never mind.
Tell me later.
I can't do it.
Underoos. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And Batman comes out, Underoos!
And then as he comes flipping in, Superman just
grabs
him. All right, done with that guy.
Grabs him by the webs, just throws him into that building. There we go. Here's
So this part right here, like the behind the scenes, like Zack is coordinating all of this, which I thought was just phenomenal.
I love that little forearm was actually trying to.
And then he hucks him to the side.
Oh yeah, this is your in-your-house special right here. Spear. He's
been broken in half. Yeah, sure. Try. Nope. Yoink. I love how they're like one-upping each other on the headbutts. Boom!
Oh.
Oh, shit.
I like how it's not the backhand of death. It's laser eyes. It's freaking lasers. And those guys, the cops and the military guy, just frozen still.
They're just like,
we got guns
and
stuff. We're gonna let the bat suit handle this. Let that crazy bastard do it.
Right. About a month, huh?
Look, they're just pointing at
Alfred. I need the big gun. Yeah. Gosh.
hit him in the leg.
You remember the other rumor too with this is that Lois was going to use the pretend it's an island type dialogue.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? I don't know. This is fine. I don't know if I would have liked that or not. Those cops didn't want to get backhanded.
I actually kind of it just makes Batman look even worse, almost like getting ragdolled. He just kind of like laying there, like, oh, something's definitely bleeding.
I hope he's making mental note that if Superman wanted to, see, stay down. If I wanted it, you'd be dead already.
He's like, that's the ass I tapped this morning. What's it doing here?
I hate you.
Oh wait, she still likes him.
Oh, shit.
This is bad news for me. Inhales deeply. Yeah, that's what she did.
Lois, do you bleed? No, I'm pregnant.
Wow.
Well done.
You
Well
will.
done.
So you like this right here? This is good shit.
I love the thing that I saw today with that's
WB.
yeah,
DC
fans, WB.
So sorry.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Doesn't collect it off the Honda. That's good.
Yeah.
This is much more meaningful. Oh yeah, the coloring for Batman is way better. All of it. The color grading's
It's,
phenomenal.
you find out with this movie alone, whether you're like one of these weirdos that think it looks exactly the same, or it's the same movie and stuff, but you gotta admit, even if you're those weirdos, that score, sound design, and color grading matter so much in a movie and how it looks and it's presented.
Yeah. How it feels.
This is just a pure example of how that matters alone.
I just think he's kind of hot. Cue Hal Jordan screaming in the distance.
No, Major Ferris.
What do we have? A bunch of wife swap going on here?
I do love this that he had to come through the door low like that. Is this the regulation size or what? Like how he closes the door. Oh wow, I never noticed the blood coming out of his nose until just now.
Yeah, the drip.
Yeah.
So what's interesting is I'm jumping a little bit ahead, but isn't in the trailers Cyborg is dragging a mother box behind him or a piece of something? You know when he's like kind of getting up and he's all broken.
No, I don't think so. I think he's just.
I thought he was.
I thought
there
he's
was
limping.
I thought there was like the mother box attached, so he was dragging it or something.
Whoa, video came out?
First time he called him dad? Seriously? Oof.
Victor?
Right in the feels.
He's dead. What? What from her? I didn't save him. I couldn't. Oh my God.
His father's dead because of us. I told you waking that box was a bad idea.
It wasn't a bad idea. We needed Superman. We still do.
Or whatever return. It isn't Superman. His body empowers me. But it ain't him. It is him. You recognize Lois Lane? Who?
The woman he loves.
Who?
He murders her.
Nah. Because she wasn't afraid of him.
Is Steppenwolf gone?
He's gone back to his base.
I like how Aquaman just really ties into too, like how he feels about Cyborg losing his dad. Like, I don't know why. It actually just because he's like, because of us, his dad's dead. And later on, he's like, we're asking a guy that just lost his dad to do this and that, and it's, Flash I think makes the comment like, I thought you didn't care, but it's like I don't know. It just kind of really dives deep into the Arthur's character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Father sacrificed himself to mark that box. We have to get back to that lab and use the satellite to scan the Earth for thermal anomalies.
I love their suits so much. I just can't get over how good they look. Is the Flash the only guy with a dad? He might be the only DC character with it. No, Aquaman.
Yeah, his dad's still around.
Yeah,
Even Mom's around.
the father-son thing. Yeah, that's true. Something Darker, Part 6 for everyone.
Can you believe, guys, the itchy comment still in here? You smell good.
Oh, I can't believe the ADR in this scene.
Did I not before?
All because they want to have the "Do you bleed" line and all that crap.
So dumb.
Just
That's so much more meaningful.
now, Superman has a rap record. Now he is breaking and entering that. Not only does he steal people's clothes, but now he's breaking and entering.
Your mother got behind on your payments. She never told anyone.
Could you imagine Martha completely boxing everything up, putting it all in a U-Haul, and then all of a sudden now she has to move back in?
Apparently, she didn't grab everything either.
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's true.
Like, I looks at it like, what? I have to put a shirt on? Why do I have to put a shirt on?
Technically, he's dead, so he can't be charged with breaking and entering.
Yeah, he doesn't exist.
I do wonder how they're going to explain that Clark Kent just randomly showed up.
That was another pet peeve of mine of this one.
Someone, I can't remember, I think it was on Twitter, said, well, maybe they just say he was deep undercover as a reporter. And so they had to kill him off. So,
But that just goes
I
back
could
to
buy
the
that.
world. You lose. It's so focused on the heroes and their, struggles and everything that you lose track of what's going on around you in this movie. That's the thing. So take it as it is. Maybe 2 fills that in more.
The swing. My son was on the bus. He saw what Clark did. Oh.
It was an act of God, Jonathan. See, they kind of do. It's not it's a bat cave, but he still has him doing almost the same thing. It's like,
Yeah. Again, had to rewrite a bunch of crap. MOS theme intensifies. It's so great in this movie. I absolutely love the Superman scenes.
Badass, Alfred.
It's not necessarily confirmed that Clark Kent is alive, but at the end, he's wandering around in normal clothes. Obviously, he's going to show up. Perry's going to be like, what the hell?
Right there.
well, Perry knows who he is.
That's true.
I've come to that conclusion.
Yeah. Actually, I think there's a handful of people in the Daily Planet that probably know.
It's been abandoned since the nuclear accident there 30 years ago.
How did we know he goes in?
Well, it's probably so radioactive that you grow an extra foot out of your neck.
Not anymore. He's harvested the radiation and built his base.
Zoom?
What the hell is he building? The unit isn't there. We'll attack from above.
Those are the ones that burned the boxes. We strengthened their bond.
What's we can't blow it up?
Not from the outside. I want to plug into the unity, one-on-one. Fuse with it. We can spot from the inside so we can break it back into 3.
No, you don't know what you'd be up against. You have to strain into the unity by yourself. These boxes together are world destroyers. 1 billion years old. They'll get inside.
Yeah, Snyder Aqua Bro is much better than Whedon Aqua Bro. They all are. We have
A lot of
established
these characters are
yeah.
a lot better than what they are. Even though only two characters here had movies since, so.
You want me to use these kids, right? That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So
Yeah, I love how you can hear, if you listen closely, you can almost hear like the technology on Cyborg. Or my speakers are wigging out, one of the two.
You know, this guy's probably fought hundreds of thousands of other super beings on the other planets he's destroyed, right? And we have to assume he's
I don't care how many demons he's fought, how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
Hans Zimmer theme intensifies.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Sam Benjamin?
You didn't see it? He got the ring. He helped them and everything.
He got stabbed or something? I love how this is like a slightly different version of that.
The more orchestral.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Big old horn.
Take that as a yes. The ring.
Remember too when this was first in the trailers, we thought that maybe that's like her, she's dreaming.
Yeah, because it cuts to her looking at the empty bed where
Yeah.
Bruce was.
Oh man,
I like the somebody brought up this thing like in Japanese folklore, like something about butterflies or specifically yellow ones are like sign of kind of like resurrection or something.
oh really?
I read it and only got half the information because I'm a crappy American.
Can't retain information. Yeah, sounds about right. That's both of us. I did see people were talking about the parallels between the butterfly on the swing, and then obviously we saw the swing, and now.
Like a butterfly represents something like new life or something. Yeah.
So much more impactful. This part's so much more impactful. I just love it.
So I'm not positive, but Snyder answered the question of what's the time difference between BVS and here, and he said a month.
Oh, okay. So he's only done a month?
Yeah. I can't completely confirm that because I didn't hear it, but I saw somebody say that I'm pretty confident in that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we were able to kind of deduce that.
Well, no, you thought it was longer because she lost the house.
Oh, yeah, well, a couple months. Yeah, but at first I was thinking, it must have been like a couple years initially. But then you can kind of, after you start piecing things together, maybe 6 months, something like that, he's been gone. A month would be pretty quick.
Listen, Mark. They wanted me back for a reason. I need to find out why.
Basically, I might die again.
FYI. Look at that. Just every noise.
How's Victor doing?
want to be by himself.
We're asking a kid who just lost his father to go up against the most powerful machines in the universe. It's not fair.
I thought you didn't care.
100%.
Character growth.
See, instead of having him bitch about blood sugar or whatever, he's just eating.
Yeah.
Eating with his mouth open a little bit, so it's kind of obnoxious. But other than that,
Well, he's an obnoxious character, just slightly.
I had a dream, almost like a premonition. It was the end of the world. Barry Allen was right here, and he said to me, "Lois Lane is the key."
She is. To Superman. Every heart has one.
I think it's something more, something darker.
ominous music plays. That wasn't actually a subtitle. That was my own.
You need to see this.
Triumphant music playing. Cue Justice score. I do like how they did all that work to bring back Superman, and then they're like, well, I hope he shows up.
We need him. It needs to be 6, not
Yeah.
5. 6.
None of us, there's not us without him. And well, fuck it. Let's just go.
Well, that didn't go the way we thought.
It's fine. Plan B? Anyone got a plan B?
Yeah, I guess we're going to do this. How are we going to get over there? I don't know. Cyborg just magically fixes this thing. Faith. So much more triumphant.
I'll tell you, if it was Bruce's baby, Lois would have a plan B as well.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. That was cold blooded. I'm just having fun here. You're getting dark now. It's something darker over here.
Hulkenberg intensifies, yeah. I love how our viewers jump up like right in the last hour. Hey, all right, we're here. Does anyone need like a timestamp?
Yeah, probably.
All right, 3:04. We're at 3:04.
We're an hour past the theatrical cut. We still got another hour.
I love how he's like telling them, synchronize, sons of bitches. Gosh, hurry up. Look at that.
So I guess here's kind of an example of what's going on around the world. These people are like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
See, there's the...
Comic book Greg, imagine Lois, Batman, and Superman going to Maury Povich. You are the father. No! He's right.
Satellites revealed his creative defensive dome. Design flaw. Take out the tower, dome will fall. Enemy never anticipated a frontal assault.
Probably because he didn't think anyone would be that nuts.
Bruce is right. We've got to destroy the defensive dome so we reach the unit before it synchronizes. What if the dome's not destroyed? Let me destroy it.
Once Victor is linked with the Unity, with Barry's help, he'll break through
I like this.
the defenses.
Come on, how's that again?
With the power of love.
That's probably the second best joke.
Yeah.
The power of love.
Obviously.
Do you even anything called love?
That push propelled him inside the unit. Victor, it's all up to you. Take apart from the inside before it synchronizes.
You actually finally have a point.
How does it take that long to synchronize? Windows 95?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everybody here with Warner Bros. Relies on Microsoft, so fuck.
I love it. I love how they add suits to this part too.
The symbol of house fell on its top. Embodied within that hope is the fundamental belief in the potential of every
I remember one of the biggest questions I had going into this was Jonathan Kent in here at all? And yeah, got that answer.
I love how they recorded additional dialogue for this. Blue and red suit? Nah.
Choice of
Which one is? Who do I listen to? Australian Dad or Country Dad?
Which Robin Hood?
Yeah.
All the hopes and dreams of Krypton live in you now.
So that line right there, all the hopes and dreams of Krypton live in you now. I would assume that's probably a reference to the Codex, basically.
There you go.
First flight number 2. Second flight? First flight again? First flight the remix?
This is the this is the remix edition.
Bum, 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 bum.
I love this. Sword the Sun.
Ah, great shot. And then boom.
Oh, upbeat music now. It's the same one as before. I love this. They're all getting
ready.
Karate Kid Flash here.
Man, it's been a while since I've seen the theatrical. I don't really even remember if any of this is in there.
No,
Like them preparing.
no. This is where he sits on the lasso and he wants to.
Oh yeah, that's stupid
he
shit.
wants to poke Wonder Woman.
Yeah. The reused joke from like several years before.
It was from this old script.
Yeah.
See, they showed that building again, briefly again. It's probably again. It's like these things that Snyder puts in that like only a small group of people are going to even understand like what's the significance of that building. Just like the paintings and stuff that were in with Bruce Wayne's bedroom and stuff. Whatever the Thorpe, whatever the hell those paintings were.
Yeah, good point.
And like if that person's right about the butterfly, how something on like Japanese culture. Again, it's just like all these small things.
Yeah, that's actually a great way to put it. This movie actually tries to have fun, but also takes itself seriously.
To me, it's a lot like Man of Steel or Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Batman vs Superman was a little bit more serious and stuff, but you feel. But the second one, I don't know how it could. I love the intensity in Steppenwolf's voice here.
Again, the sound. Well, that was easy.
I don't know. Just love that.
I feel like his voice is much better in this version than the theatrical.
Oh yeah,
Again, it's been a while since I've seen the theatrical.
Oh no, it's just Ciarán Hinds talking. There's nothing there,
Yeah,
and which is still good. But I mean,
in the theatrical.
right? In this, no, they definitely pumped him.
They
his
added
voice up,
some stuff, yeah.
just like they did with the Sod and Darkseid.
Uh-oh, it froze again? Are we frozen?
No, I don't think we're frozen.
Oh.
But it did freeze.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about me. Get to the Unity.
Yeah, the stuff about Mother and the other, that's very odd.
Let's go.
I love this. Like, all right, we're going to go get him.
There's two moments here where Parademons just get wiped with this car. And
Oh,
it's
shit.
funny.
I love that. Splatter on the camera. Thank you, Zach. This is so fantastic.
Where's the alarm? I thought for sure.
Parademon screeching.
Oh, I don't think I've ever. I didn't think I noticed that before. One of the parademons
awesome.
get caught under the
Gets
wheel.
run over.
Roadkill. Shit, I can't believe I missed that.
I do feel though that like in this version, the parademons seem much more
Threatening.
Yeah, a lot more threatening. Like we talked about earlier, they're not fodder. They're not just okay. We got to get through you. They have some intelligence. You know, they're the way that they're shooting, the way that they need to shoot Barry as he's speeding up. I don't even remember where Barry is in the theatrical either.
He's getting the Russian family.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Tedeschi or whatever the hell it is.
Arrivederci? No. I don't think that's Russian. Sorry, Igor.
Boom. I love this. How?
Oh, I love that. More splatter. Was that more splatter on
That
the
was
camera?
more splatter.
I love it. Yeah, thanks. Look at that. Slice and dice. Fucking flash.
Yeah, apparently this shot wasn't worth showing in the movie.
Yeah.
Here we go. The freaking superhero money shot right here. A lot of people were like, oh shit,
Yeah,
Wonder Woman's flying.
Let's cut this out.
She is. She's actually kind of flying.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's just for the money shot, but
Well, no, I guess you could kind of.
I love this part. Music.
Yeah. Again,
They cut that line
takes
out.
itself seriously, but it has fun.
But they cut that line out from the
Yeah.
trailer. I didn't bring a pitchfork. Or whatever he
And
says.
this part's a little bit different too, right? With Cyborg.
Yeah, because he says ride ain't over yet.
More blood splatter on the camera. Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. I love the whatever you want to call it, choreography or whatever with Aquaman in this sequence. My man.
And before he says
then
ride ain't over yet.
Oh, that's right. And then he's just wrecking people. Surfs him. Love this.
Big Kahuna!
Surfs up, Big Kahuna! And then the hair flip. Oh,
I give him a 3 on a win. Right here. Do a barrel roll.
Shot is so great.
Star Fox right there. Boom.
Boom.
I thought when I first saw that, I was like, oh man, they took her out. Then I didn't realize until the second time that she slices a parademon while
she
getting shot.
Yeah, she gets hit, goes back, it's like.
Now watch these parademons. I love this. The Batmobile wrecks multiple.
I don't know why I thought this was so funny. I'm just subjective.
Like,
See ya.
hey, how's your day going, Bob? I'm trying to shoot this guy. And, oh God!
And then here he comes. Bam.
That's when you need the Batman theme. Da, 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 da. Look at all that blood.
Yeah, that was definitely
I would
more,
be so curious if that would pass PG-13,
more
all that
slow
stuff.
motion awesomeness through two of them.
Boom.
Kebab. Little parademon kebab.
Just bitch slaps him right there.
Do you, Aquaman? Do you got this?
Yeah, I think you're overestimating yourself. Man.
Yeah. Also, something else from the theatrical, Flash, when he runs, looks kind of corny. In this, it makes sense. Like the way that he's got the long strides.
Yeah.
Together. Did we freeze again?
Yep.
You sure?
Yeah, it was just doing it.
Oh, okay. Shit. The bar dropping. All right, it's going back up.
I guess we'll have to do this at my house next time, where there's a real internet connection.
Say we got an internet connection, just everything bogging it down.
What everything?
You have less people.
There's
Xbox, PlayStation.
You have one less kid.
Amazon.
See, he's not even on
laptop.
They're not even on it. They're not even on it.
Everything. Oh, now we're missing this scene. Thanks a lot.
Oh yeah, the landing. We missed the landing.
Yeah.
Because he lands hard compared to the Lita scene.
Yeah,
where he
sorry, Spectre. We're back. We're back.
I love that. I'm even curious to why his eyes go blue. Like, they don't really explain that.
Yeah, it's different.
Remember me?
I love that. Hell yeah. Let's go. And then again, Steppenwolf isn't just a nerfed villain.
I mean, he kind of gets his ass kicked a little bit. I love this shit talk from Steppenwolf right here. Just it makes the final chop, really mean something. Let's see. Okay, again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, what's wrong with having all them fight like this in the theatrical? Like, why is this need to be cut out? Like, this is already done. Why? It doesn't make any sense. At least if you're gonna butcher a Snyder movie, at least leave some of the action in. Because that just doesn't make any sense. Look at that tandem fighting and shit like that. That's just, I don't. Screw you, comic book Craig. All right, I don't care if it is a spoiler. It's your fault. It's your fault if you think that's a spoiler. I said final chop.
Oh. Brutality.
Cyborg yelps, grunts.
Oh. Oh, by the way, I don't want to hear any bullshit about, oh, Superman doesn't smile. He doesn't. That's not my Superman. This is what people wanted. I fucking love it, but.
Yoink. Get over here. I do love the fact that Ed Boon loved it. Oh,
He's a dick. Oof.
just like this random pot shots you gotta make.
He's just shooting like, fuck, I gotta get him somehow. And then one guy just got lucky as possible.
I do find Ezra Miller's face in this is kind of funny, actually.
Timestamp. We are at 321, 322, 32201, 32202.
I do love he took his time here.
Boom.
Not impressed with your performance.
Oh, 'He's a dick. And little limp dick for you.
Boom.
And boom. I love this. This Superman is badass. He even got a nice little new theme there.
He threw a kick for once. We never had Superman throw a kick before.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
No, I can't unsee that. Oh well. Look at that. How many fingers is that?
Yoink.
Boom.
This is why we need a Man of Steel 2.
All right.
So awesome. Now they're all just teaming up on him. Boom!
You know, that makes so much sense now when he hits him with the Quindent.
Mm-hmm.
In the theatrical cut, it's there. And it always looked goofy to me because he looks so far away from him. But I guess because there was supposed to be an effect there. It's supposed to make him look getting blown back and stuff.
I love this.
Oh, I know.
Look at this.
Shave and a haircut.
Fuck you. And then he just starts beating the hell out of him. Oh, don't worry, guys. I'll hold him down. I got this. No worries.
One Mississippi, two
Theme
Mississippi.
is awesome. The luckiest shot ever. You have a dude zipping around and you're just
He was timing it. You can see him. He was biting his bottom
more
lip.
blood on the
I'm
camera.
gonna get it. I'm gonna
Right.
get it. Oh,
Little bit more brutality. Fatality. Was not luck. I don't know. I love this.
Stay
Fuck you.
down. Brr. Thuds. Rumbling. Boom.
Just beating the shit out of him. I love how he beats the armor off of Steppenwolf. Does he?
No, he horn. I think you mean horn.
Oh.
Look how this boom tube opens behind him. That was one of the storyboards.
Yeah. He's still standing up. Steppenwolf's like, oh, fuck me. Granny goodness. Oh my gosh. Look at that.
D.
Oh.
S. To the side.
Yeah, exactly. If I wanted it, you'd be done already. So what is it? Just having fun beating the shit out of him? Does it seem like he enjoys violence? I don't think he enjoys violence necessarily, but maybe
I think he's just on a whole new level.
yeah. He knows he's badass. He's not gonna die again. Oh, this part. Thank you, Junkie.
That's words you think you'd never say, probably. Thank you, junkie.
Yeah. I'll take another.
Give me another shot.
Look at this.
Little Superman 1 here.
Superman 1. Oh, yeah. Only not flying around the fucking Earth.
Dueski. Or this. I mean, pick
Yeah.
one.
He pretty much saves the planet.
I mean, Superman died
Oh,
again.
It was a little distracted, okay?
How many times is this guy gonna die?
Yeah, the music in this scene. Oh my gosh. This whole scene. I fucking love it. Wait, I saw some green in the background. Oh, some green. Green Lantern's there. Confirmed.
You must be watching.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Dostoevsky.
I'm sorry, Igor. All right. Do you refuse to use that now because Whedon ruined it? do you just try to use a different
Say something else.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
Look, see, he died again. I put back it together.
Fucking Humpty Dumpty over here.
Again. Same with Cyborg here.
Yeah. That shot.
Boom. I love this.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for you, Victor.
Love the temptation of the mother box.
You don't have to be alone anymore. We'll be together again.
Steppenwolf dies 2 times.
That's true.
Yeah.
Gets his ass kicked, dies once, comes back. It's like Vision.
Keep going.
He gets killed, and then Thanos just brings him back, rips it out. Now he's been brought back again.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So is this supposed to be like the witches of the mother boxes or whatever? From the
Yeah.
the history lesson?
Yeah, the priest.
Okay. Yeah, the priests. Ah, Jorge with the super sticker. Thank you.
You
thank
are the
you.
man, Jorge. You can tell we've gone 4 hours now because I almost messed up your simple name.
Right. We're only at 3.5. Oh, he does beat the armor off of him. Well,
Oh.
shit.
Yeah, you didn't notice that?
Well, when I said it earlier, you.
I thought you said arm.
I think it was Liz in the comments that
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, he beats the armor.
Yeah,
off.
I did
That's how
not-
he's able to harpoon him here.
I didn't notice that.
And doink.
Boom.
He sets him up. He goes in, and it's good. That's one hell of a volley. This was awesome. I love this because when originally Snyder talked about this, I thought the head would just kind of like lightly roll through the boom tube. No, the whole body
Yeah.
goes in there, and then boom. Oh,
And then crush. This was something though that
hoping
Matt
for a
and
little bit more crush, but
Matt and I talked about that. Like it would have been cool not to know that. That unfortunately, because of everything that has come out, not knowing this movie was going to come out this soon, that's. And then the stare down with Superman.
and funny if you look at the behind the scenes that we've always seen of this, Flash is limping. So it's crazy how many different varieties there is in this.
Yeah.
You actually look at it, he's like holding his side and everything, and he looks like he's limping almost.
Look at that shot.
Oh, here we go.
I told you so.
I told you so, I told you so. Nah, nah, boo boo.
Yes, you did. I must. Now that the mother boxes have been destroyed.
What, you know who's a true hero here? The League.
Jose. He gives us more money because it's like, you sad fucks. Thank you. We
Thank you
appreciate
so much
it.
for it. Ready the Armada. Always. I love that. But the League is the true heroes here. They got Steppenwolf back home.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Look at
He
that.
got his dream.
Apocalypse. Oh my gosh. That's so.
It's going to
awesome
take him
looking.
so long to get through that if he walks that slow. Ugh. He'll be there forever.
And they got to stay behind him.
Oh, he's still holding this little thing. Hell, I'm the only one without powers here, right? You motherfucker just left me down here. All the people that could have helped him up, no. How good that suit looks.
Superman
Both of them.
just kicks him.
Congratulations.
This is for fucking my wife.
There you go. Now you're getting in the spirit. If you like it, you should have put a ring on. Like, dude, I was dead.
This shot.
Oh, man. All those suits. Everything looks so much better.
So I will say, I kind of wish the epilogue and everything that kind of follows was a little bit, maybe a post-credit scene or something.
Well, it feels severely tacked on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, you have all of this, you have the nice wrap-up, and then it's like, oh, we're going to keep going.
I wish you would have found a way to put it in the middle of the movie somehow.
Yeah.
Or something, but it feels severely tacked on here. Because I think the movie would have ended pretty good on the Deathstroke thing, but
Yeah, for sure. Yes, Spectre, restore the Snyderverse.
I mean, if you guys are following what's going on Twitter right now, it's breaking records everywhere. And there was somebody that,
Look at that. The music, the shot,
the fade, right on your face.
multiple.
Epilogue.
Father twice over.
I like how when that epilogue thing was said by Snyder, what people thought it meant.
What did people think it meant?
Bruce.
Bruce what?
He was a father.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, with the father twice over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Now, let me speak to you from my heart, not as a scientist. As a father.
Oh, we got to pay more attention to the chat here.
Oh.
Somebody's saying something.
Sorry. I guess restore the Snyderverse, I guess. Could have ended after the speech from Victor's dad. The other 3 scenes can be post-credit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is the speech during the same, the stuff with like Clark and...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it is. Yeah. Yep, all of this stuff. And then you end the movie.
So he cut out that too with vocal because we even Jason Momoa says like vocals telling him that he needs to come down. His brother's doing this and that, but they just cut it out to, I need to go see my father.
Yeah.
So that's cut down. Vocals already gone. Man, he bailed fast. It's just Mira.
Oh yeah.
You're like, peace, bitches.
Ship's all yours now, kid. You're the boss. Ryan Shore, Director of Nanotechnology. That's your thing. Hurry up. That's my thing.
That's my thing.
Oh man, the potential. Oh, chandelier. Huh? Huh? This scene, I wasn't sure if this was Joss or not. But room for more or whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of felt that would have been a Joss Whedon thing, but I guess not.
I think the God help us though. Pigeon's doing something. I don't know.
It's actually the worst job you can get in a crime lab, but my foot's in the door. This is like a job.
I love this genuine reaction. Like, why cut this?
Yeah.
It feels like such a genuine moment.
Especially as a father wants the best for his son. It's yeah.
With the people cheering and shit.
I love that. Taught him nothing he knows.
You're gonna get maced again.
Again.
No stopping that. Now's your time, Victor, to rise.
Thank you. I'm not for you yet. I did a mistake, that's all.
Like how you have Superman.
Saw this that she's
Oh
carrying
yeah,
a
the bassinet.
basket versus a U-Haul box. Why would?
How's back to the bank? I bought the bank.
But you really could have just bought that. Look at that giant Mercedes. Jeez, I didn't notice that big ass Mercedes thing in the back. Holy crap! These are some elaborate headstones. Jesus, This is- it's a true arc of a character here with Cyborg. Like it just makes so much more sense now.
Yeah.
But they reduced him to.
I love this. Yeah, congratulations, by the way.
It's time. You step
Look at
Look at he has this massive thing to catch like 4 guys.
that.
So I'm assuming she went back and got the arrow. This one kind of confused me a little.
Yeah, they all kind of have a nice little wrap-up thing. Well, actually, I don't. What is
Well,
Batman,
I
what's
think-
Batman doing?
I think he's just catching random dudes. He's just kind of back to the norm.
Hmm.
I think hers is more of like she's thinking about what Steppenwolf has said. And so she's kind
Yeah.
of thinking about Themyscira.
Ah, thank you. Theory of the F bomb being I bought the F Big Bang. Thank you.
Here we
Appreciate
go.
it.
Here's the shirt tear.
This I kind of wish you would have gone back to the Blu-ray. And that would have been really cool.
Frickin'
That-
don't let growth happen. You,
that
you
would've
hinder
been it.
progress. You hinder progress.
That would have been the arc right there. So right there, I feel like that's where you end the movie, and then here is a post-credit scene. It's the start of it. Do this thing. What is it? 15 minutes left.
Come on, Luther. Let's go. Luther. Open up 2, Carl, please. Luther.
This they bring back the Luthor scene.
Yeah, briefly.
I'm going to have to come in there.
I absolutely love the concept in these movies of everyone has their own themes, and when they show up, DJ AF, thank you,
Hell
appreciate
yeah.
it.
Good
You,
old
you guys
99
are awesome.
Your traditional 99 cents. Thank you so much, sir.
But no comment.
No comment. I feel like this cop would have just decked the hell out of him.
Right?
Plus, he leaves him there.
Police brutality.
Arkham home. Asylum.
Yeah.
Oh. That too
My
should be a
running
part-time joke.
It is. We love you for it.
There it is. Come aboard. Care for a glass of food and your mom. I was just
This
saying-
really proves also, too, that how much they already knew Affleck was out. This is why they changed it.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all the good
This scene makes me really like. I liked Eisenberg's Lex Luthor, but he's turning into the more classical, Lex Luthor with the suit and everything.
You said you had something I'd want. You better not be wasting my time.
Cool. And adore your wrath, Mr. Wilson. No, I wouldn't think of it. I have too much to live for, and more important things to do. But if you want the Batman, here is something that can help you. His name is Bruce Wayne.
It's funny too because if you think about like the reshot of like, oh, I figure we need a league of our own. That's Snyder's plan as well.
Yeah. Well, I think they were going to still try to
do something.
I think they were still going to try to go that direction.
Eye for an eye.
I get it.
Yes, exactly. It proves that if people gave Snyder a little bit of time to build the universe, it would work out amazingly well. Well said.
Here we go.
Yep, Lex evolved. Parademons look even more insane.
I don't really think that's a good hide. I don't know if he's really hiding. He's just kind of on the side of the car.
It's, covered.
I don't know. That just kind of made me laugh. Like it didn't really look like he was hiding.
The TV spot of Joker feels better than the movie scene. Maybe.
Because we live in society.
Yeah.
And the music is different.
I will say their dialogue goes on longer than I thought, than I was expecting.
Well, it's also weird because Snyder shared a thing where like he was in the hallway with Joker.
Yeah.
Or well, we assume that they were in the same hallway. That's not even in here.
That might just be a cool picture or something.
Yeah, I think it was just a cool picture.
Yeah, because he's dressed different in that picture versus here as well.
You have no idea how I feel.
We have to stick to the plan that energy is right.
Yeah, we live in a society where honor is a distant memory.
Man cackling.
Well, we don't know what man yet.
Yeah. We live in a society.
Au contraire, my little stick. You know exactly what it's like to lose somebody loves. You know, like a father, like a mother.
Be very careful with the next thing you say.
Like an adopted son.
We live in a society where Justice League is a distant memory.
Should be on the back of the Blu-ray for this thing.
Maybe the way that smelly old flounder is right. Because how many can die in your arms before you grab them to death?
That's not very careful.
Now, how many dead eyes can you look into before you die inside yourself?
I've been dead inside a long time. And if you cross that line, I swear to God, I'll be for what, Bruce?
Kill me? You want to kill me? I'm your best friend.
I'm your best friend.
Who's going to be a retrap? Anyway.
That's something I don't want to picture. Really seals in the flavor.
I would love to see them interact with each other in this type of environment, like consistently. Smelly old flounder, yeah. That's one.
I often wonder how many alternate timelines do you destroy because
One hell of a line right there.
So as usual, I'll be the bigger man. Just Bruce. As long as you have this card. Just. But all you have to do is tear down the happy it says like why you sent the boy wonder. To do a next job.
Oh man. I guess that's the biggest hint we get right there of what happens with Robin. I was hoping we were going to get a little bit more information, but
As you were bleeding and dying, she begged me with her last breath. And when I killed you, I made the mistake. I will fucking kill you. And it gets slow.
I will fucking kill you.
When the hunger comes.
Yeah, how could you send a boy wonder to do a man's job? A little handshake now. Yeah, so now the card is ripped in half in Victor's vision. But the thing is, because that was the thing, we did the video breakdown, and I thought of that. Does that mean that he killed him, or did it get destroyed? Meaning that, because if you look at it, when in the Bruce's nightmare scene, yes, he has the card still attached to the gun when he gets captured by Superman's goons. So, and then in Victor's vision, Superman's there with the cowl, meaning that's when he just ripped up the cowl and killed Batman. So, I don't know. I don't know if that means they're supposed to say that Bruce ripped the card and he killed Joker at this point, or the card's ripped and it just shows the fate that Joker's dead as well. It's yeah, it's kind of confusing on that one. I kind of like that look on Batman's face, like the lands behind him. He's like, it's like. So, does everybody agree that this is from Batman v Superman when he lands in Africa to save Lois? I think Shane and I agreed on this consensus here that he just repurposed this shot from when he looks up and kind of smiles a little bit, then just adds the freaking lasers. Yeah, no, the card could be ripped because they broke the truce. That could be the clear sign of it. I was curious about that. I wasn't sure, but it was just something that was kind of interesting because he still had the card attached to the gun when he was in before he got captured. So we'll have to see. Maybe we'll get it answered in Snyder Cut 2, Electric Boogaloo. Did you see that was trending? Snyder Cut 2?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Did you screenshot it?
Or I don't know if it was trending.
I guess I'll jump over here.
What, you want to just talk to him off screen?
Someone's going to make a cameo.
Yeah, and of course the story right now is supposed to be originally Jon Stewart here.
Could you imagine how fucking cool that? And nothing against Manhunter, but this would have been awesome.
Anti-life equation is here somewhere. You have to find it before he does. There's a war coming. And I'm here to help. I'm sorry.
Matt and I had talked about this too, that this kind of could have been the dialogue that Bruce had, because it's pretty generic.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't like acknowledge or respond in a certain way that says, oh yeah, this is a Manhunter that I'm talking to.
Mini movie marker.
Yeah.
Big forehead, little forehead.
Yeah, he's got my hairline.
Baby bookmark.
Bookmark.
Well, I'll be in touch. Oh, your son. Call me Martian Manhunter.
You know, the delivery is so odd. How he says, "Oh, it's some call me."
Yeah.
Like I feel like it should be like some call me John Jones, some call me the Martian Manhunter. I don't know.
Well, and
like
they didn't even ask like,
What's your name?
Yeah, what is your name?
Why did you say that name?
Would have been hilarious if Martian Manhunter flew on the outside of the world and nodded at the camera.
Yeah, I know that's what they were going to go for here. Honestly,
I thought so
it
too.
looks like they're
Like,
going for
oh,
the Superman
there he goes,
nod.
yeah.
Like he'll be like one arm slow
Yeah.
down.
Exactly.
Oh, there's the Hall of Justice in the back there. Woo! Or she is soon to be.
Yep. For Autumn.
Yeah, we should probably cut it off before that song starts.
Oh yeah. No kidding. Back it up.
Because
Back
it's like
back it up,
piano
and
rendition of
bam.
Hallelujah.
Actually-
Hallelujah is one of the most. I mean, Snyder's trailer couldn't even stay up because of Hallelujah.
Yeah,
Let alone our shitty little
Yeah.
screen.
Actually, I watched the
Jesus, Igor, 5:30 a.m. man. That's
Dude, you are awesome.
well, good luck.
Thank you.
At least you're starting your
Appreciate
day. Good luck.
you. Yeah. Are you going to work or something?
Yeah.
Well,
There it is.
that was making a little cameo.
That was pretty. We did it.
Yeah.
We did it all in one sitting.
Yep.
I was surprised.
Only had a couple internet blips. Not too bad. Yeah. And shoot, I didn't have to pee once. Had to check on the fam a couple times, so that was about it. But yeah, thank you guys. This was awesome. Really appreciate everyone who joined us for this. A lot more than who I thought. So first Saturday, and again,
Yeah.
it's
Random.
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
random Saturday.
It's here and now. Guess what? I put this quote on Twitter and stuff. But when a journey ends, what it means when a journey ends is another starts. And so restore the Snyderverse.
I literally stared at your faces for 4 hours. I'm so sorry.
That was rough, man. You should really oof. Anyway. Yeah, thank you, Brian, for joining. I believe that was you that joined early on, like 3 hours ago.
Yeah. Thank you guys for the donations, and
Yeah,
you guys are
definitely.
you're fantastic.
Oh man, guys, it was here, man. It's a great movie. There's a couple of things that that I wish were there, or things would be minorly changed, but overall, it fits the universe well, man. It fits it so well.
I think a lot of the stuff that we talked about, just to be clear on most of they're just nitpicks of it would have been cool to see this, or like me with the blue Superman at the very end. That's just a minor thing. Obviously, this is an amazing movie. I can't believe it's here, that we're watching it now, that we got to watch it with all of you, and it's fun. It's awesome.
All right, guys. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of seeing us. So
Yeah, 4 hours
I
later.
think we're gonna wrap that thing up there and call it good, man. I guess the best thing you could do now, Igor, is restart Zack Snyder's Justice League and just start off your day from there.
Watch it again.
Go till 9:30 now. Rewatch it again. All right, guys. You got the mouse?
Yep, I
So we
think
can
so.
do the sign off here in case I don't see you.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Oh, 2M Brock.